Well, hello there, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Thought I'd go live. GH. Do you have a good reason for having your son physically threaten me? I haven't done anything to you or your kids. I'm not going to have you imply to them that I have some kind of perverted thoughts of them and then have your son physically threaten me. I mean, really? You are a bad fucking mother. You are. There is just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have no fucking normal mind. You are not a normal fucking person. You're weird. You're fucking weird. Who has their fucking kid come online and physically threaten some woman that has never done anything to them whatsoever? But what you fucking said to them, I mean, you're gross. And as a matter of fact, the fact that you said it, maybe it should be looked into. Maybe, I don't know what you're trying to do. Like, is it what you do for, like, attention? Like, is that what you do for attention? You get people to be concerned about, you're sick. You're a sick person. You're a fucking sick person. I haven't been on in how long? Nobody's talking about you and Lou. Nobody is. Lou claims that there's a troll account going around of her son. She knows who it is. Well, who do you think it is, lady? 'Cause I haven't seen it. You really need to stop. The shit that you let fly in your live stream is just gross. Really is. Really gross. Real gross. So, anyway. So I intend on doing commentary on this bitch because she can't stop herself. You have something wrong with you, TH. You really fucking do. Disclaimer, I do not own all of the audio contained within this video, but I am using it within the Fairness Act guidelines. It's been altered in speed and is being used for commentary, entertainment, educational, critiquing purposes only. I decided that I was not going to talk about this stuff. Nobody's been talking about it. I haven't even been on. And I did my opinion, but I can. Remember, everybody, she's noisy as shit when she's live, so you can't really make out what she's saying. I'm sorry, but. Everybody who was lying on there and told me, like, and Courtney, thank you to you too, because a lot of times you give me advice.
I do listen to it. You know, Courtney has came a long way, you guys. And by no means we are friends. I mean, I wish I could befriend people and become close with them, but that's just not how it works in this community. You know, a lot of people have a hard time trusting others, and especially people like myself who have this fucking, this reputation of doing nothing but lying.
Because you are lying. Because you are a liar. If you are a liar, you also have reputation of sending out people's text messages. We've seen you do that. Yeah, you're not a person that should be trusted, in my opinion.
That's not the truth. That's not who I am. I am not just a no good piece of shit liar. No, it's not. Now, I understand that first impressions are tough. And I get that out of anger, I said things. I get that I have friends, I confided in them, but those are all normal things. Nobody just expects people that you confide in to go on social media and talk shit.
Those are things you do. You do that. But you and I, we've never been friends. I mean, have we been tolerant yet to each other? But you've always had a hair across your ass about me. And I've never done any. I've probably done the least to you than anybody. You just keep going on and on about that kid's picture. Why don't you say what the context was of the community post it was used in? It wasn't used in anything to do with your kid. It was obviously a mistake. It was on my phone because it was sent to me to show how bad your kid's teeth were. You posted it up. You posted it up, okay? You did. There was nothing to do with sex. You're sick. You're gross. You're gross saying that shit. You're gross. You're gross. You're fucking gross.
Expect people that know you're Muslim and cover your body and feel terrible about how fat you are or how you don't have to. As soon as they don't like you anymore, post it up.
I didn't do that to you.
Like the microphone down there, it looks weird as hell. And it said it was on speaker, so I changed it to default, and then it muted. And with that, it was weird. Anyways, like what I was saying, I know it's hard to have first impressions.
Everything that she says here, though, is, she'll complain about what people have done to her, but she goes back to me as if I've done these things to her. I didn't do these things to her.
For people who will always think of me one way, I understand, but Courtney really has come a far way, and I don't know what exactly she does, but like she was able to do it without using a crutch. She was able to find a way. So I really respect that. Period.
Hi, No BS. Can you hear it? Okay, the commentary, the video of hers. See, and TH, this is really your way of trying to pull Courtney into something. Why you're bringing her up and stuff, because you're just trying to pull her into something. And I don't care for the physical threats from your son and the disgustingness that you told them is really gross. Hi, Roddy. I haven't been on much lately. My friend that, we were best friends since I was 15, since we were 15, she died. And, I can honestly say that, man, when you're young and you're planning, you got plans with your friends and what your life's going to be like and how things are going to be. Life throws you some curves. Thank you, Novias. You know, the one thing that I think about is that, her son passed away a few years back. And I mean, I know it absolutely crushed her. That just crushed her high creative soul, as it would, any parent. And she had been in like a motorcycle accident, so she did have chronic pain. And there was a girl staying with her, and I was giving the girl a ride, and she said, I know Pam is in a lot of pain, but sometimes, she'll wake up and she starts just crying her eyes out. She's like bawling her eyes out. Is she really in that much pain? And I told her she's not crying when she first wakes up from pain. When she does that, it's because she's had a dream about her son and that it seemed so real that she cried because she woke up and that it was just a dream. And so I kind of think to myself, I wonder if, it seems odd to say, you pass away, wake up. I mean, maybe you do wake up, right? Maybe there's a conscious awareness of where you are. And I can only imagine that even though, I'm sure people are sad for the people that they've left behind, or maybe that they had no closure for certain things. I don't know, I'm just speculating about what happens when somebody passes away, but I'm pretty sure that, if you get there and you see people that you love and miss, that maybe that's the flip side of it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe a part of her, even though knowing that she had passed on, the whole seeing her son there and not having to wake up and find out that it was a dream was heaven for her.
Society on social media, it's so important to people to bash others and to look up their past. And
now you're saying about looking up people's past and bashing others, but then in your other live stream today, you've been having live stream after live stream about me, TH, and I haven't done anything to you, but you then have your son proceed to physically threaten me. And you also talk about my deceased family members' obituaries. So you are a fucking lying hypocrite, bitch. I don't know, why aren't you getting on here for days now bashing me? I haven't even been on.
things that, they're insecure about to have against them, or like I was saying, people that you befriend and you would never think that those would be the people. The minute that they don't like you anymore, bam, everything you said them, everything you said.
I'm pretty sure that Sharon didn't expect you to send everything she had sent you to Janelle. Pretty sure she didn't even know you two were friends, but apparently you were. And I don't know.
Lied about or posted on social media, and that's terrible to do to someone. So I'm gonna be figure out how to stop this bitch from coming up on my feet. SG and Sharon. You know, seeing the post Sharon made, you know what? I didn't.
Okay, so you're gonna bitch about a post that Sharon made, but throw me in there, right?
You need to shut your fucking trap.
You guys still with me?
Because if I'm coming up on your feed and I don't know, unsub or something, because fucking.
I liked your new video, no BS. I like your old ones too.
I ain't said shit about you. You need to stop. Like food stamps, and she even told me that, you know, she had kids that didn't even live with her added on her case. Bitch, in order to have kids on your food stamp case, you have.
So this is a problem that you have with Sharon. Nowhere in your videos where you are bitching about me are you saying anything new other than lies or trying to imply that, oh, okay, that sounds good. I thought you did animated videos. Some of them move, don't they? I feel like they do.
To show proof they live with you. You have to show school records. These last couple of years, it's hard to get food stamps. You can't just go and get them unless you're a homeless drug addict piece of shit like you know, because you don't have.
Now, I thought you said you don't come on social media and bash people. And you're against addict shaming. I'm pretty sure you said that.
Have children. There's no proof you have to give because you lie. You know, you collect food stamps from Chicago and here, and that I do have.
Well, you can say they don't move, but I think they do. LOL. LOL. I think because the picture changes or something. I don't know. I just like them anyway.
Where's your proof that I'm collecting children that aren't even mine? Fuck, I don't even have insurance for myself right now because I told the truth. But I could lie to get it.
Well, obviously, you did lie to get it. So, because if you lost the benefits because you told the truth, then you lied to get them. But I feel like in your next video, you tell us you got them all back. I'm just saying.
So that's the way it is. We all make choices. Hold on.
No, you hold on.
Say that. I don't. Sharon, I know she's always going to be a little bit. And unless you're giving her something or doing something for her or everything you confide in her, you're willing to go on social media and ruin a child's life.
That was you. Look what you've done. The shit that you tell your kids in this video is grotesque. It's fucking grotesque, and it is lies. Yeah, but she has been on every day talking. Her and Lou, they just keep talking like people are talking about them, and nobody is. I mean, it's like, I mean, if Sharon is, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I really haven't seen it. So, I just.
Or, you know, do things that you don't feel good doing for her, then she don't like you. And so many of you guys know that that's true. Whether you like me or not. You know, the second that you don't fit into the palm of her hand anymore and you stay and do what you believe, she's gone. You know? And I used to stand up for that and say, oh, well.
When are you going to admit about sending her all of the text messages between you and Sharon to Janelle? When nobody even realized that you were friends with Janelle, but you were behind the scenes. You sent all those text messages.
You've changed because she would have posted way faster or 2 You've changed. No, you haven't changed. You've just become smarter on how to hide your deviant ways. But you haven't changed, and Swiss was right. You're a piece of goddamn shit.
Why do you keep kissing Swiss's ass? I don't understand that. Can anybody explain to me? That's the person who sat there calling her Tiffany over and over. I mean, why does she keep kissing that woman's ass?
Dude, for my children, I would go to prison just to shut you up. But I have children that I love very much. And I didn't get rid of my kids. I had them, and no, I didn't always make the best choices, and still to this day don't. But at least,
well, we know, because just yesterday you had your son physically threaten me.
I chose to have them and take care of them and do whatever I could to raise them. Sharon, you sit in a hotel room and beg people every 30 days to get you another hotel room because you're not supposed to. All the money you guys spend daily, you do that because you can't come up with money. You can't save money. It goes on drugs. So you say, fuck it.
It could be true, but she also said that she could have lied and had the insurance. So, but my problem with this woman is her talking like me and Tanger are PEDOs. That's a problem. That's a fucking problem. This bitch needs to stop.
I'll pay more money, and my YouTube clients will get me, or I'll go sleep with Polo for heroin, whatever it is. But you're not fooling anyone, Sharon. So just so you know, people, they already don't like me, and all the content that you could do, you can't do anything worse than you've already done. And I mean,
sleeping with Polo for right. She's saying she didn't lie. Right. But in her next video, she kind of implies that she got all of them back. So I'm not sure. But sleeping with somebody for H isn't any different than, your guy sleeping with you for a green card, is it? Or is it? I mean, has he ever slept with you? I'm not sure.
I don't know about you, but all the years you fucking made fun of my teeth and the way I look, now look at you, baby. You look.
Okay, so this is all her animosity towards Sharon. Why I keep getting dragged into her shit, I just don't know.
Worse than I could ever look, sweetheart. And I have a mouth that's with no teeth.
I honestly don't think that Sharon looks worse than you could ever look. That is just my opinion.
You have like a pouch underneath your lip.
Well, see, she's saying that her and Polo have a transactional relationship, but it seems to me that from how TH fucking described her relationship, it seems transactional.
Missing teeth. You look like a fucking beanstalk. You live in a hotel. You collect food stamps without having children. You act like a fucking 2-year-old baby. You make fun of people for living. You beg people on the internet for stuff. You accepted gifts and money from a dying woman because you would rather get stuff from her.
Wow, you have no boundaries, do you, TH?
Then tell her, no, keep it for yourself. But you didn't care. You made Karen feel like shit, like she was obligated to help you because
so it was okay for, maybe Karen made her own decisions and did what she wanted with her money. Is that okay by you? Maybe that's not your business.
The only one who didn't just give up on you. So you took money and gifts from a woman who was dying just so you could say you had things like that silky bathrobe and all that shit.
Maybe some of you bitches took money and gifts and support and encouraging words from a woman who's dying.
I think people don't see that, Sharon.
By the way, everybody's dying, Tiffany.
Trust me, they do, sweetheart. So go ahead and say what you want to say, do what you want to do. But But over the years, you made a lot of accusations against you. You committed hate crimes. Burning Barbies and then putting a GoFundMe of.
Yeah, I didn't do those things to you. In fact, Swiss was buddies with Sharon when that was going on. We were totally against the burning of Barbies.
Woman who was actually burnt, lit on fire. That is pretty invented ass shit. Swiss would never even do some dumb shit like that.
Swiss totally was in her live stream with the burning Barbie, and I believe Sharon just shared out that woman's GoFundMe. I don't think she made a GoFundMe for the woman. See, you are a liar. You are a liar.
No, you are demented as fuck. But you don't care because that shit, you like that shit.
Seems like you do, because you keep bringing shit up.
That's okay. Do what you do, baby. But one day, you're gonna fuck with somebody. And you're gonna fuck around and find out.
It really isn't okay for you to be threatening people on here consistently. And that is what you're doing. And you're doing it for old stuff that, you have forgiven people for and then threatened again. I don't get it. I'm not sure.
I don't think it's right for anybody to bully or addiction bully or do any stuff. But as I was standing up for you and defending you because of my dumbass about you changed, the more I look back at stuff, I see you were just.
Excuse me, A. Have you ever thought about your own participation in stuff?
What'd you do? You posted about it. And you're the one who told everybody that she called CPS on you. You're the one.
Oh my god, I didn't fucking
call. She told everybody that she didn't need to do it. She didn't want to do it, but she had to do it. She just had to.
And I've said repeatedly I didn't call. No, that's her eating, I don't know, Cheetos or something. Who knows? Pork rinds, I don't know. But Chosen One Community said they called. Swiss was up on my panel saying that they checked, Zach's, what was it, Melconian or whatever it was, right? She was right up there saying it. That's why I played that video, so that we could hear, the claims that were made between the two of you when you first came in. And so that she also had said, that she wouldn't tell anybody not to call. I mean, you told the librarian that, he told the school that he gets beaten with a hanger. The bottom line is, I didn't call, and you fucking know that. You know that. But what I might need to do is call the police on your son, because you have him now physically threatening me.
When I was sending you food, you didn't have no problems. How do you know it was through my food? I asked people to help me help you.
Why would you do that? You're lying. You're fucking lying. Then tell her who those other people were that helped her so she can thank them. You're going to just take all the credit for it and act like it was all you. But now, as it turns out, according to you, it was other people because you asked other people to help her. Who? So she can thank the right people. Who? Who did you ask then? Go ahead. Tell us who so she can thank the right people. Why are you taking all the credit? I don't know.
But you don't know that because you didn't care how I got the food to help you. But that's okay because you guys can keep reporting me in. The workers can keep looking into me, but I tell the truth about everything. So.
Right. I haven't reported you for that either. Because you know me, I'm the woman full of empty threats. So I don't know, like.
Even though I lied about my life on here, doesn't mean that I do that shit in my real life.
Once a liar, always a liar.
It just means that coming on social media, I didn't feel comfortable being honest with you rich ass motherfuckers. You know, and look at what?
Look at why.
Look at what you guys do.
Now look at
SG because she got her panties in a bunch, probably.
SG because she got her panties in a bunch. Could it be because you talk about me all the time? Yeah, right, exactly. That's in her mind. People are calling on her all the time. SG got her panties in a bunch. Well, maybe you should just stop, like, right? Exactly. She's not changed in the least. Why don't you stop, Tiffany?
Too much meth.
I was on too much meth. You hear what you're saying over there, lady? She does lie so easily. I was on too much meth? Really? Wow. Can't stop yourself, can you, Tiffany?
And said, the reason my son. So you don't lie. But you're going to get on there and say that. Didn't want to take something up to his father is because he was scared of me. I said maybe he was. I didn't say he was. His kids play video games and don't want to get off of them. No. No way. When I talked about how Becky still slept in our room with us.
When you talk how he still sleeps in your room with you, well, it wasn't just exactly like that. It was like, you put way more detail into what happened and how pissed you were about it and how it was pissing you off. Anybody in the right mind, anyone in the right mind would look at that and think that was really fucking odd, especially the story you told, which I can play again. And then anybody in the right mind can hear it and think, wow, that's pretty weird. So if you'd rather, we could do that because I'm not going to have you running around acting like me and Tanger are some kind of preverts or something. No, no, no. The real prevert will be revealed if that's what you'd like.
Guess what she said about that? That I better check that nothing nasty's going on. And then after that, guess what she did? She posted a picture of my son. What?
The picture of the sun was not after that. It was not. You're trying to make it seem a certain kind of way. Yeah, that is what she said. And that she was naked because they were.
It wasn't after that. Yeah. It wasn't after that, bitch. It wasn't after that. You are lying. You are lying. It wasn't after that. And what you said was weird. And second of all, how many times has this been apologized for and it was an error? You posted the picture of your son. You posted it. You were fucking, you're disgusting. After that, guess what she did? She posted a picture of my son, my underage son. Is this the normal picture? For what? Can you tell me what the context was? Tell me what the context was.
Yeah, tell me.
Tell me, since it bothers you so much, exactly what the context was.
And she knows what it was because she keeps saying in this, oh, well, I'm not having a deceased relative live stream. She knows what it was. It was to put up what Bobbles had put up. I screenshotted what Bobbles had put up saying she was hosting a deceased and living family members live stream where she proceeded to tell my mother, who was deceased, and Sharon's living mother they needed a good dickin'. And it just so happened that the picture that I was sent was next to that one, and I didn't have my glasses on, and my finger hit both pictures to post. The community post had nothing to fucking do with her son. I was shocked when I heard it and saw it. I actually literally cried because I felt so bad because I would never do that. But you put the picture up, Tiffany, and yeah, it's already been apologized for. Why don't you stop?
Several pictures of my kids, so she had a reason for it. Either to make fun of us because they're Muslim with towel heads emojis.
Yeah, that's what Sharon was doing to you, not me.
Or
Wait a minute. I never did that. You need to stop bullshit, man. You're sick. So okay.
how ugly I am now, or something. With you, why did you have just a normal ass picture of my underage son in your phone?
It's already been through
this.
No, I've been through this millions of times with you. You don't get to fucking try to imply something disgusting. I will start playing that video again of you saying what you said about your husband and that fucking incident if you want that out there because it's disgusting and it should be looked into. Okay?
No, it is.
There you go again. You're trying to imply something, and you're really bad. You're really prison, bitch.
It was a fucking accident. What an accident. Oh, I'm so sorry. I accidentally posted your underage son. My bad. That's not weird or creepy. Really?
What's weird? While you were sexually harassing my creepy is that you keep talking about it like it's weird and creepy. Tell me what the context was. Tell me what the post was. It had nothing to do with your son. It was purely an accident.
Like, you must be hitting that fucking pipe extra hard.
Now, there you go again. There you go again, but you think you get to spread rumors and lies about me when your truths are disgusting, and I will play them. Your fucking nasty ass motherfucking lies.
That's not weird or creepy, bro. And what I don't understand is how so many of you guys accept that kind of behavior. Got so mad at me for not being part of the fucking brotherhood.
There's no brotherhood. We are females.
But then when she turned on your asses, oh, now you're mad.
I didn't do anything to you. I haven't even been on. Why are you still talking about me, you fucking nasty, dirty bitch?
These women, Karen, Prestige, and several more.
No. You need to grow a set of balls. And no, the fermunda hanging from your thighs doesn't count as balls. But you need to grow some. And, fucking address the people who are really talking. Crunch and Munch put up 2 videos about you after your last live stream, but you just keep going on about me, don't you?
Are only happy if you're kissing their ass. They can't be happy. Like with Courtney, so many women on here who she thought was her friends aren't. You want to know why? Because she's succeeding. Because her views are fire.
Shut up. Her views aren't fire. You don't know if she's succeeding. You're just trying to pull her into it.
Because she's doing what she loves. Because she doesn't need anybody on here. She doesn't have to ask for money or help. She got sober on her own.
You don't know those things.
That's why.
Don't talk about somebody else's story.
But that's okay. She sits there and calls me a towel head and then says she didn't call me a towel head.
I didn't call you a towel head. You blew your nose on your towel that you have on your head. It is dirty. Okay?
I have so many.
I didn't. Then play the audio. Yeah, you claim to have so much audio of it. Play it. Then play it.
Videos of proof that she called me a dirty towel head. I have so much proof that.
Yeah, do it then. Play it then. Just play it. I don't understand. Why won't you just play it?
Humanizing them. You know? Called me an animal. Said I was like a rat.
Never did that. Never, ever. Where did I call you an animal and a rat? But here, right here, we'll get to the real reason what her animosity is since day one.
And isn't that what the Nazis did to the Jewish people?
Yes, it does.
They compared them to animals. They downright dehumanized them.
You dehumanize yourself.
You know, but that only gets talked about if she talks about how people harass her. She never, ever, ever cared about how she harasses other people. You know? And the truth is that she's a fucking weirdo. And whoever one of you.
Alright, no, the truth is that you're a fucking weirdo and your husband is a fucking weirdo. And the fact that you keep bringing it up makes it seem really fucking suspicious.
You guys support her? That's on you. But she is weird. And whoever else thinks it's okay to post underage pictures.
Now, so basically, I never take accountability, even though she'll say, oh, she apologized. It was a mistake. And it really was. But this bitch just wants to try to imply something that isn't true. So you you're just, fuck, man. I don't understand this. Like, what is it that you want me to do here? Call the police on your son? Call the police on your husband? What do you need?
Pictures of children.
Oh, here she goes again.
Are disgusting.
No, you put the picture up. It's what was disgusting was that poor kid's teeth. He was in pain. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And people were just in shock. In shock. Seeing this poor kid. She had him smile wide. And we're in shock.
Okay. I don't care how she had that picture. I don't care if it was sent to her.
Wow, you're just going to keep
if she had a screenshot of it. Who the fuck has a picture?
Tell me the context it was in. Okay, now I don't care why you think it's okay for a young man, a young boy, to be sleeping with an adult man when you clearly said you were both naked in there. And he took him in the room and you were out. Okay? Now that's weird. Now, is that really what you want to get looked into? Because we can get it looked into about what happened in this incident that you keep talking about. And then maybe they'll make sure that he's going to the dentist regularly now. But the actual weird thing, the actual thing that really honestly should be called on and should be checked out is the incident you spoke of, you sick bitch.
You put it up on their phone.
You put it up and it was sent. Why does your husband have an underage boy in his room when you said it yourself, were about to get down and dirty? You were naked, you said.
me that you call friend send it to you. Why would you have a picture?
Because his fucking poor little teeth were rotted out of his head.
Better not
That's why.
Anymore.
How many times do you need this done?
Underage child on your phone.
See, so you want me to talk about your kid and your husband. See, I think you're stupid. Because I think at the end of the day, you're going to come out the one in the wrong. And then you're going to get to run with that and be like, look what SG did. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Shut up, loser. Underage child, you stupid cunt.
Who accidentally post. And why would your friend think it was okay to send it to you?
Because your kids, why were you okay with posting it? You posted it. Why would you think it's okay not to take your child to the dentist? Why would you think it was okay?
Doesn't matter how she got it.
It's from your
fucking... It was there.
You fucking scrub.
And it was posted.
You're a scrub.
And that's disgusting.
I retract that apology. Go fuck yourself, bitch. Even though it was a mistake. Clearly, it truly was. I apologize to myself. And I apologize that your poor child has to go through life with you as a mother and that thing as a father. You're a scrub.
And that's two grown women.
No, the fact that's disgusting is you don't take care of your children.
Pictures of my underage child
You're
on their phone to accidentally post
that. I swear to God, I am pulling it right back up. What you said. You're disgusting.
There is something wrong with that. You guys all had something to say about Bibles when you got that website, right?
You are in no way comparing the two. Don't even compare the two. You are a disgrace.
It's about Kendra and SG, two fucking grown-ass women, passing around pictures of underage kids to post on YouTube.
Wow.
The fuck?
You posted it on YouTube, you dirty bitch. Dirty, dirty bitch. Dirty, dirty bitch.
Oh, here, SG, here's a picture of Zachy, just in case you needed it. Let me send it to you. Really? You're sick. All the hate and all the shit between me and Swiss. She's called my sister. She's called important.
Yeah, and you don't care at all. And she's harassed your kid's school. She's harassed. I haven't done shit to you, you stupid bitch.
She's done all kinds of shit. But you know what she hasn't done? Post underage children on the internet.
Yeah, okay. Sure, she's never shared shit about what you you are a fucking lying bitch. You need to stop yourself. Probably is.
The fuck? That's what I find funny. Is these women who I was stupid enough to believe and say, oh, it's okay. I understand. I forgive you.
You fucking cunt. That ain't what happened. You were there talking shit, disgusting sexual shit pertaining to my daughter with her phone name, you disgusting slob. You're the weirdo.
How dumb are we? And I say that to everybody who befriends these women. How dumb are you?
And you doxed my kid in your live stream. You doxed me in your live stream. You doxed my dead father in your live stream. You doxed his dead wife in your live stream today. You sure did.
Why is this okay in this 2025? Why is it okay that a woman gets online? And to me, I don't give a shit what you celebrate. I celebrate Christmas for the fact of my kids that are Christians.
You don't celebrate Christmas. You don't. If your kids are Christian, then why are they celebrating Ramadan? You don't make any sense. But you are sitting here lying about me again because you want to go into the Jew stuff again. Because that is what you do.
I'm not speaking about why she celebrates it, guys. I'm speaking about the fact that she only does and she gets monetary gain out of it. How do you use a religious holiday just to get something?
Jew hater.
That don't sound real. fucked up. I think it does. Bring baby here.
Actually, that's a new one that she reposted. Because they were in there in a different sense. And that one I already did commentary on.
Take it 2 days. Oh, yeah. If I limited C, I'll put that C in the cup. Let it speak Chelsea.
Well, I've got two from one, I guess, was a couple of days ago. I say it was today, but it was, she put it up today. And then she went live again today. Yeah, I remember the live stream, but I remember you saying that I didn't do it, that I didn't call.
It's disgusting. But people think that's okay. Yet you'll judge other women for what they do. Crazy, 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 crazy. I never said that I was perfect. Never.
None of us think we are perfect, Tiffany. None of us do, but you're trying to make lies up. And did you hear her say that she asked other people to help with the groceries that she sent you? And I told her to tell you then who those other people were so you could thank them instead of her taking all the credit. We wouldn't have believed you anyway.
Never said that I went through great person. Because I'm not. I'm not a great person. I'm sorry, I've made mistakes. I've done my wrong. But I've never wasted someone's time. And I have to believe that says I have never. Well, I can't say never, but.
Yeah, you can't say never. See how you are?
This last year, I have never been okay. Well, yeah, I can't say never. But I've never.
But it was what, 3 years ago that happened between you and I? Was it 3 years ago? Yes, you do. You had my dead mother, my dead father's deceased wife in there.
There was a Rachel Buse or whatever.
You're a fucking idiot. Keep it up. So there she goes, doxing my kid.
One time I didn't even know.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did know. Just like, ignorance is not an excuse. You do know. You know absolutely.
Who it was.
Yes, you did.
Until Candor came in. Of course it was Candor. Huh. And told me. And told my mod, you better delete that.
She
so
asked.
I kept her in there just to piss her off. But the next time she came in, I blocked her myself. I'd give her a chance. I said, if you don't change your name, I'm sorry, but now that I know, I'm not going to come in here just to harass somebody's kid. I don't care how old they are.
You allowed your chat to
I put my lights on private.
Bitch, you allowed your chat to talk about me and my kid and Tanger in your live stream tonight. Oh, yeah, she did say that too. Yeah, you're right, Sharon.
Because that psychopathic bitch does commentary on everybody's shit and makes money off of other people's content.
Yeah, I'm a psychopathic bitch.
Sorry, honey. Not with me.
No, sorry, honey. You don't get to lie about me. You don't get to lie about anybody. You're a bitch.
You got that.
And wasn't it something, Sharon, that you went in her live stream and didn't somebody do something to you and you were like perplexed? Like you were like, why did you treat me like that? Or did she block you or something in her live stream? And that's why you said something in your community post because she was saying something or doing something. Not to mention that she acted like she was your friend and then sent every text message to this uncomfortably built bitch. Didn't she send all the text messages between you and her to Janelle? I mean, like, she was no good friend.
already took them. What? Yeah, with who? Yeah. They said yesterday, remember when I told you guys I was live? Or the day before, whatever. And I told Decky, well, I asked him to go take it to his dad, and he was complaining about it.
So she's telling her kids this. She's telling her kids this. And now the older one, you know, that's with her, Brahim, I think, physically threatens me.
The woman, SG, and Sharon, the one who did the Barbies and all that shit, posted pictures, you guys. They said, well, SG, the crazy psychopath that I won't let you listen to because she's a weirdo. Wow. She said that the reason Zachy didn't want to take it up to Bubba because she was scared of him. And the reason why he still slept with us in the room, that we need to check because something was happening with you guys. I can't believe.
Can you believe she just said that in front of Zachy?
You said that. I'm sorry. If I'm lying here, I'm my best time. I'm chilling. It's crazy. Hey, baby. I'm just saying. That's why I always tell you to stay off social media. The psycho ass bitches like that. That's right.
Why does Brahim talk like that? Right? I don't know.
She's scared. Oh, I know. She's scared. Don't say that. Scared. Don't say that. Okay. Oh, okay.
So he's calling me a bitch and saying I should be scared of him.
What did he say? Did he threaten me? Be, but we can't say that. Did he threaten me? She said that the reason Zachy didn't want to take it up to Bubba because she was scared of him.
First of all, Zach is a he, not a she, okay? And I said maybe he was.
Why he still slept with us in the room, that we need to check because something was happening with you guys. I didn't say that.
Can you believe she told her son that? She told Zach that.
I'm chilling. Bitch is crazy. Hey, baby. I'm just saying. That's why I always tell you to stay off social media. The psycho ass bitches like that. I'm scared. Scared.
That I should be scared.
I'm scared. Don't say that. Scared. Don't say that, okay? Okay, they scared.
Huh. Yeah, right there.
They should be, but we can't say that. But you're right. We ain't scared, but they should be sick. Fucking with us. Yeah, exactly, Marianne. She was over there saying all kinds of shit. You're lying. But, you know what? Shut up, Raheem. He said my mama's gonna snatch your wig.
Raheem made a joke about a wig, did he? Why does he think I wear a wig? Right, Novias? Exactly. And why does he think I wear a wig? Wow. Are you teaching your son to make fun of chemo baldness? Who? Is he going to go around in life snatching wigs off people's heads? Oh, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that.
Wow.
And you're laughing about that, Tiffany? Jeez.
Snatch my wig? It's something else. So you told him I'm bald from chemo. But, yeah, fucking psycho ass bitch. You're a cunt. But I am gonna take the advice of Carrie.
I'm not a psycho ass bitch. But you're just crazy, man. Shit you do.
And Courtney and Lou, and just ignore it. Because I was doing fine ignoring it. I'm not even saying anything about it. But then stupid posts kept popping up, and then I would get mad and go look at her live and listen, girl. I couldn't even listen to that shit for more than 5 minutes.
Why? Because you couldn't listen to yourself? Because it was commentary on you harassing me.
First of all, how can anybody say how boring I am? Fuck that. I'm not boring.
You are.
Y'all might think I'm a liar. Y'all might not like me. Right. But I'm motherfucking entertaining, okay? At least not for nothing to find shit to make fun of me for.
This is all in front of your kids. You are a fool.
I am nothing like these bitches. Nah.
That's fucking for sure. Low life.
You can call me what you want, but I am not motherfucking boring. Okay? That's for
Delusional is correct, Amando.
100% sure. There wouldn't be 30 people in that motherfucking bushes.
Well, yeah, you're not boring if somebody was a dentist. I'm sure they'd be pretty excited to see ya.
I was boring. Anyways, it just pisses me off, you know? Exactly. And I was talking about, and I got a comment judging me, saying I was a freaking Nazi because I'm Muslim. No.
Where did you see a comment like that? Where? Tell us where.
Every time I speak about things like that, I always speak against things like that. And I always speak against people speaking about other people's child. The only time I've ever defended something like that is when I didn't know that the child was being called names. But nonetheless, still, I still understand why people get to that point where they're like, if you talk about my kid, I'm going to talk about yours.
You mean like when you were talking all that sexual shit with my daughter's full name there? Yeah.
I understand that. I do. And just because I wouldn't do it myself doesn't mean I look down on people who get to that point.
You do it yourself.
You know what I mean?
Don't lie. You do. You do it yourself. Yes, she did. Sharon, yes, she did. I informed her that now, even on her worst days, she doesn't look better than you.
What is wrong with me saying that? I'm not fucking God. I'm not the judge and the fucking jury. All I have is my own damn opinion. And really, it don't mean shit. So, I'm not like SG and Sharon. I don't think my shit don't speak and I'm perfect. And everybody that doesn't want to help me or give me something, I'm going to say.
I'm pretty sure my shit stinks. And I've never said I'm perfect.
They're fraudulent. I am so sick of these bitches. Every time they don't like me, or every time they got some shit to say about me, now I fraud my foods. Well, you didn't have no fucking problem with my fraudulent food stamps when they were feeding you. I didn't
take shit from you, your fraudulent food stamps. You're just a fraud as a person. You're a nasty, nasty human being.
Bitch, they never fed me. You didn't have no fucking problem with how I talk or how I act when you was texting me every day crying because Polo beat you with a fucking stick.
Listen to yourself. Because Polo beat you with a stick. You act like, at the beginning of this live stream, you're like, how was I to know that my friends that I would talk to on the phone here and tell personal things to would get mad at me and go on live and say the things in social media? But listen to yourself.
You know, like you didn't have no goddamn problem with anybody when they're giving you something. But the second that they see through your bullshit, now you got a problem.
See, but you're making a blanket statement there. I've never received anything from you.
Now you got a motherfucking problem. Shit is crazy, man. People are just crazy. But that's okay. That's okay. Because they can have their crazy. I don't need people to like me. I appreciate those of you who support me, who come to my lives, who, want what's best for me, who care about what happens to me. And even if you don't like me, I appreciate those of you who care.
I hope you're taking your kid to the dentist.
About my children, who care how they live and stuff like that. I do appreciate that. What I don't appreciate is people who, just because they don't like me, they comment against my parenthood. You know how many people I've spoken to, I now don't speak to? They would tell me, oh yeah, I yell at my kids all the time, or I cuss all the time.
Yeah, she just keeps bringing up the same shit over and over again. She's kissing somebody's ass.
I just don't do it on YouTube. You gotta stop showing people that side of you. But this is the problem. As much as you guys call me a liar and all that shit, I can't just hide who I am.
Oh, so she's admitting she's a liar. She's admitting that she's all that dirt. She don't want us pointing it out, but she can't hide it.
Very loving. I'm very positive. I want the best for everybody, even the people I don't like. I really do wish the best for everybody. Seriously.
Not when you're saying lies about it.
And just because I don't like SG and Sharon, I do wish them the best.
Liar.
I don't wish they
You wouldn't be implying the things they're implying if that was true.
are not living anymore, but I wish someone would look.
You even said you were grateful.
Anything like that. That's not the point. The point is when you only call yourself a certain religion for monetary gain to get things out of people. You're using that religion for money. For money.
What
and it's bullshit.
am I using?
Bull motherfucking shit.
When did I use my religion for money?
But people like to do that. Exactly. They should. They should take a big fucking look in the mirror. Because they are all fucking weirdos.
You need a big mirror.
Weird motherfucking hoes.
No, that's you.
But that's okay, that's okay. Because
Well, actually, it's not okay for you to be trying to spread lies and disgustingness about people. It isn't.
I was taught this a long time ago. When somebody starts talking about your weight, how you look, your children, stuff like that, they've lost the argument. They're not relevant.
But you already talked about Sharon's weight and how she looked, and that she didn't have her children. So you already did that. So I guess you've already lost that argument then, right?
Ain't got shit else to say. Now, a lot of people judge me because I'm not on here talking shit back to Swiss or Janelle. First of all,
because you're kissing their asses.
I haven't heard Janelle say shit about me in a long time. Not that I watch, but I haven't seen anything. The only thing that I have seen is her comment on things other people said. But all she said was, oh, I agree with that.
What she said was she didn't care for how you gave the information to somebody else about her daughter to put out there. That's what she said, which that's agreeable.
So I'm supposed to talk shit about her because she agrees with someone that don't like me?
Yeah, that's what she said. But you know what she meant, Sharon.
Come on, man. Or I'm supposed to talk shit about Swiss because of what she did 2 years ago? Or because she calls me Tiffany? I'm over that.
Okay, but you're talking about me and Sharon for stuff that's over 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago. They still call you Tiffany. They still talk about you. But you are sitting here repeating the same shit over about me and Sharon.
Do I like it? No. But it's just the way it is.
Just
sometimes
about that picture.
We don't like something, but it ain't gonna change. So what am I gonna do? Sit here and cry about it? She ain't over here burning fucking Barbies, talking about my kids in a negative way.
She did plenty of that. Swiss and her friends did plenty of that.
Making lists of how many wrong things my kids do? No, if she has something to say, it's about me. And what did I ask out of everybody? I asked out of respect. Not that they have to respect me, but I asked everybody in this fucking fucked up community, if you're gonna speak about something, you don't have to like me, whatever. Please do it with me. Who you have the
then
problem?
why do you keep talking about your kid and your husband pertaining to me? Oh, because you want me to talk about them. Do you really?
children or what they do wrong. If you want to speak about something, speak about me, my parenting, whatever. You know?
Nobody is. Nobody has.
But I'm not going to go and watch and see what she has to say. But at least that's being respected. At least my kids aren't being posted up on social media by these guys. Okay?
I'm just saying that she already had done all that she's claiming she doesn't do. She already had spoken derogatory.
Yeah, my fucking tattoos are being posted. My body's being posted. But what did I ask?
We didn't do that. I didn't do that.
I asked, if you want to fuck with someone, fuck with me, not my kids. So now I'm going to go complain because they're doing exactly what I asked? The fuck?
I don't know. Didn't you have fucking live stream where you mentioned about an AI picture of you with some kids, and then there's another AI picture up about you? I mean, you're the one.
I already know they don't like me, so I'm supposed to what? Be mad all the time because they don't like me? Come on, man. I'm not living my life like that. I say shit about SG. I say shit about Sharon because they go past the fucking limits.
No.
They forget who helped.
No, we don't. And they don't forget who helped them. You didn't help me. And Sharon was very grateful to you. So you're the one acting like a fucking bitch.
Them, they forget who stand with them. They forget.
You don't help me. You don't stand with me. I haven't done anything to you.
All the good other people have done for them. And all the nasty that they fucking do every single day.
Really? What?
So I don't really care what anybody else
Cunt, I haven't even been on. You need to stop talking shit.
does with me. Okay? I don't. These two women post people's kids.
No, I don't.
These two women do fucked up shit. Hey, Lily. Exactly, Marianne. It's their loss. But I'm not gonna hate on them, or I might say things I don't like, or if something gets brought up, I'll be like, yeah, fuck that. That's my opinion. Just like they have their opinion. We all have our own channels to voice our own fucking opinion.
Those are lies, what you voice. They're lies.
And that is correct, you guys. I heard her say that one time, like, my channel is for what I believe and what I think. Your channel is for what you believe and for what you think. And if we could all keep it that way and stay in our lane and stop being butthurt every time somebody says something we don't like, maybe the circle wouldn't keep on going in a fucking circle. Maybe there would be some breaks here and there.
Why don't you stop then? Why don't you and Lou stop with your fucking posts and your fucking nastiness? Just stop.
Well, I'm not a hypocrite. I just learned that.
You are a hypocrite.
So obviously I didn't do those things before. But those are things that I'm starting to do now because it's not worth it. I already know, even when I tried to be friends with these people, it didn't work. So why the fuck am I going to... Okay, it didn't work being friends. It didn't work being enemies. So I might as well just shut the fuck up and let them...
You might as well just shut the fuck up. Obviously, you are the common denominator there.
Say what they want.
Nobody's saying anything about you.
Nobody wins when you try to change somebody. We can't change nobody. I ain't God, you ain't God, I ain't a prophet, you ain't a prophet. So, the fuck? People gonna do what they want to do. And all I ask out of everybody is not to mention my children.
Then why do you keep bringing up your children and me? And your husband and me?
Or my husband. You know? That's all I ask. And as long as people can do that, now I understand someone, you know, if they want to talk about me.
You're gonna bring shit up and expect me not to defend myself when you're trying to make disgusting implications.
He gets brought up from time to time because, oh, well, whatever. I get that. I'm not saying, you know, I'm gonna bitch and throw fits every single...
Let me get this straight. So Crunch and Munchie put stuff up. And you're saying nothing about it at all.
He gets brought up. I just don't want his nationality being brought up, us being called terror, you know what? Stuff like that, you know? And as far as I can see, that's been respected. You know, yeah, there's a bunch of troll accounts posting me. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of shit I don't like. Okay, but isn't that social media? So I'm supposed to sit here and be mad? No, I get mad when I see people making fun of my friends.
And you think you're gonna spread some kind of lies about me and my friends.
Calling them ugly and disgusting, and
nobody's
you cannot like somebody, that's fine. Why do you have to insult them like that?
Well, you just did that to Sharon.
I'm not God, and I'm not always Why do people have to do that shit? If you don't like someone, don't like them. But you don't have to do that. So that's why for all you, I went in my, amen, Lily.
Oh, thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that.
I went in my YouTube studio and I have certain like words that they hold the comment back if these words are said, you know? And I had a bunch of these fucking comments like bitching because I wasn't talking shit about Melissa and Swiss and Janelle. The fuck? Really?
You don't have a bunch of comments saying that you aren't talking shit about them. Nobody's doing that to you. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you, Richard. That's very kind of you.
Excuse me, but I would rather not cry for the rest of my fucking life because these bitches get to me. So I'd rather just leave them be and go out on about my own business. Sometimes we gotta realize when people have a hold over you, it's better just to ignore them and walk away.
So then do that, Tiffany. Stop talking about
That I've
it.
learned. You know what I mean? Now, I was also told that you guys are relatives of SG. And I hope that's not true, because if that's some fucking name, I'm gonna be pissed.
Why would I lie about that? It's just some coincidence that you have my father's first name and last name and his deceased wife's first and last name in your live stream. Is that just a coincidence?
Why would I just make it up?
I don't want any of that here. I really don't. Even though she's a damn liar and says I have it here anyways.
You do have
But
it.
exactly. Kindness goes a long
See,
fucking way.
bitch, I'm not a liar. I'm not a fucking liar, because then you come on and you say you looked at obituaries and saw it. But I didn't hear you apologize. You just call me a liar, and that's where you think that's how it goes. Like, what's wrong with you?
Not always kind, obviously. But I'm not always going to be reckless either. Why I'm supposed to be. And I really am going to try to start taking advice. I'm not saying that I'm never going to speak again or I'm never going to do anything again.
Because you can't stop bashing.
Yeah, thank you, Marianne, because I want to know the same damn thing. It's not that you came in here causing no problems, but some people, they allow that. They don't care. It's like funny for them, and that's fine. I'm not judging them. But me, I do not want my chat to be people. I'm not going to like it if someone came in here with my kids' names or with my deceased grandpa's name, you know?
But if somebody tells you, or if you tell me that those are those people, I'm supposed to just call you a damn liar and have them in there for a couple of more live streams?
Yeah, I know, Lily. Isn't that funny? She tries taking the fucking blame for that shit. Oh, I'm the one who sent the picture. Well, that's even worse, bitch. Why'd you have the picture, ho? You don't.
Just talking to Tandra like that right now. Jesus Christ. Tandra's a hoe? Are you going to be okay?
Don't even fucking have a social media account. You don't really go live unless you're going to kiss.
Why are you calling her a hoe?
Why? You put the picture up. You told your kid to smile wide so everybody could see and hear him complain about the pain of his teeth. Are you taking him to the dentist?
Why are you going on about stuff that happened, 3 years ago?
You don't do anything, so why did you have the picture, my kid? And why did you feel the need to send it?
Because you had it up and you are abusive to your children and have no clue. And yes, you do have my father's dead wife in there, and you know it for a fact. You do.
Her. What the fuck weird shit do you bitches have going on?
Sick it up, bitch.
That makes that shit worse, not better. Okay, cool. Thank you. That's all we needed to know. And thank you, Marianne, for asking that. Because I do not need that headache.
So because
I'm a lot of things, but I'm not that.
the person says no, I'm not. She's like, okay, thank you. You fucking sick bitch.
I'm not gonna have no family member party up in this bitch.
You're right about that, no BS. See, and she knows it was about the family party thing because she brings that up. She's like,
Member party up in this bitch. I have enough fucking problems as it is.
we all do. Don't need you trying to imply
Lily, that's true.
disgusting stuff.
I thought it was funny, like Lily. How many people have Lee?
Okay, I didn't say Lily was related to me. You're talking stupid now.
As a name. The fuck? No, there's not an SG here. But there's an SG. Her name is Tracy. And a lot of people do fucked up shit and make accounts in her relatives' names or her friend NetNet, make accounts in her kids' names and shit like that. And even though I don't like these bitches, I'm still not down for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying.
You kept it in there and called me a liar. You are down for it.
And Marianne, I gotta make this account. I gotta mod this account. When I get off today, I'll make sure I mod you, okay?
But she didn't.
But yeah, so people just leave my kids alone, bro. Like, it's none of your business.
Leave me and mine alone. How about that?
What's going on in my house as far as my kids? Oh, I'm sure she is lurking. She's always fucking lurking. And I don't judge SG. I don't judge your daughter. You never hear me saying anything about your daughter.
You have said disgusting shit about my kid, and you allowed your chat to say disgusting shit about my kid in there too. And me and Tanger. You're disgusting.
And that's the way it is. Amy, nobody said anything about that. Nobody said you can't say your feelings. Amen to that, Corey. But thank you for understanding.
Talking to my dead father's dead wife. I'm sure you know loads of people with that name, don't you? TH.
Talking about, I don't really care about accounts that are made that day. We check because usually it's people who are nice at first, but then they end up being assholes. You know what I mean?
Yes, she does. No BS. Absolutely, she knows.
But I don't really care. I know some people, they make different accounts because they don't want to be harassed or fucked with,
Yeah, I know.
Corey and I have no idea, honey.
Dead
Seriously.
father.
It's Corinne and Corky for short. Yeah, she's a troublemaker her whole life, probably. Yep, very deceptive. Absolutely. She knows exactly what she's doing. Very deceptive.
And his dead wife. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And as long as you guys are just who you are and not using a name to harass somebody or bother somebody, I'm not going to judge you based on your name. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm not fucking God. And I'm not going to call you a liar.
We'll start having your
You're saying you're not related or you don't know.
So you'll call me a liar, but not somebody that you don't even know. Okay.
It's not your account based off of her, then you know what? Good. Thank you.
It's odd to me that in your last live stream you said you couldn't even see them accounts, but now you can. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, some of the girls he interviewed, Sharon's one of them. Maddie, but she's getting herself clean and doing really good, actually. He never really interviewed me, but we had lives together and stuff. Who else? I think Cray Cray was a part of the original crew. Not I think, I know she was a part of the original crew. I don't know if he interviewed her or not, but she...
I was actually in Tom's before he even had 1,000 subscribers, so yeah.
He's a part of the, first of the chosen one community. A lot of the girls aren't living anymore. Yeah. Maddie, I grew up with Maddie from a young age, about 14.
The person asked in there, did you come here because you watched Chosen Ones and stuff like that? And they were like, oh, yeah, that's why. No, it ain't.
She was always a spoiled one. So when she got hooked on drugs, it was like the same thing, But now she's doing better, and I'm proud of her.
You don't know Maddie. Go to Maddie and have Maddie tell us that she fucking knows who you are. Not once.
Yeah, he does get mean sometimes, yeah.
Not once did you ever have any kind of proof that you knew her.
He does get mean sometimes. I'm trying to think if I want to do some content tonight or not. I have all this freaking makeup that was sent to me.
Oh, you can get things sent to you? Oh, I gotcha. But nobody else.
And really, in order for me to be anything, I have to start doing more freaking content.
No, actually, I don't remember that. I just always thought she was lying anyway about being friends with Maddie. She's never gone down there and said a word to Maddie or given her anything or done anything. So I think she's lying about being friends with Maddie.
Oh, shit. This is a freaking pretty lipstick. Oh, yeah. You know what I was thinking, you guys?
That you're an asshole?
To get lip filler.
You might want to get some teeth first.
To get lip filler.
You don't think your face is full?
You feel better, baby? You want shorts? You sure? There's some shorts right there. Huh?
I know, lip filler, right? Bitch be shoving some hummus in her lips. Yeah, get teeth filler. Get some Tic Tacs or some fucking beech nut gum or something and stick it in there.
I know. Feel better? You just went on cold. Fun. That's okay. I think Shelly was talking to me, y'all.
Now, I didn't get to see what Shelly wrote in there, but apparently somebody deleted her comment.
You don't have nothing to be sorry for. I'm ignoring it.
Of course you are. Somebody told you that is a deceased relative.
Oh, so I think that they came in and said that that is a deceased relative of mine, and she blocked them and ignored it. Because, you know, she's an asshole.
I'm not blocking it because it's just a comment. I'm just
But
not
she
gonna
did.
But you did block it.
live my life defending myself, I know, Marianne. He's getting grown, ain't he? Today he was like, Mom, in a couple weeks, my armpits are going to be full of hair. I'm like, dude, no, they're not. In almost an hour, I am going to get off here. I don't want to spend too much time on here. But I just wanted to make a point that, I'm going to do my best.
Full of hair, like your upper lip.
I could only imagine, no BS. Will that be in one of your animated videos?
To try to take advice from people and post about soliciting them. I'm not going to talk about them because all I asked was for my kids not to be harassed and stuff like that. So, and as far as I know, that's not happening. So I'm going to do good on my word.
Well, stop harassing me and other people as well. How about that?
I've said several times that I don't give a shit what's said about me. Please leave my kids alone, my husband alone. So
stop making false implications that people are harassing your kid or your husband in some way. I really don't give a fuck about your husband, to be quite frank with you. I think you're disgusting, both of you.
Not going to keep going back and forth with people who don't like me, and that's okay. Not everybody has to like us, you guys. We can be ourselves. We don't have to be what everyone else is. I'm going to leave you guys on that, okay? Remember, if people don't like you, it doesn't mean you have to hate them back or you have to share that same sentiment.
Yeah, according to you, it just means you got to lie about them and make serious accusations and tell your children so that they physically threaten them. Yeah, good looking out.
I have to dislike people just because they dislike me. I don't have to talk about their kids because they talk about mine. I don't have to talking about because they're kids. You know, it's harder for me when it comes to SG and Sharon because there's a history. You can forgive somebody, but you never.
What is the history with me and you? Yeah, she wants to spend an hour dogging us and us not to respond. And then private videos.
You forget shit that they've said and done.
I didn't do
it's
shit
hard.
to you.
It's difficult to forget when you're called a dirty towel. You know, it's difficult to forget when you're told to go down a curvy road and you're right, Corrine, it's not healthy. And turn the music up really loud and take your hands off the wheel and your seatbelt off and, you know.
And then, you know, if that happened, maybe then you'd be that dead troll in somebody's live stream talking, huh? Like how you're talking to that Corinne there. You're disgusting.
That's difficult to do. It's difficult to do when you're constantly being harassed by people just because you won't join their brotherhood.
Oh my.
That's
We
difficult.
have no brotherhood.
But it's not impossible. So I have to start putting myself to a higher standard.
That's never going to happen for you. A higher standard for you would be what's the norm for normal people. A higher standard for you would be having walls between the beds of your house. A higher standard for you would be using a toothbrush. Obviously, you didn't take that advice. A higher standard would be you taking your children to the dentist. Are you doing that? Seriously, what are you saying here, bitch?
You know, and a lot of you guys see it one way. You see it one way. You see it as how I used to talk about it. Oh, well, they called Tim Hortons. They called my sister. Well, she. This.
You didn't used to talk about it like that. You said that in this live stream. You said it. Yeah, higher standard would be buying tissues. Yep. Yep.
I threatened to do whatever I could to make this bitch lose her job. I'm the one who told people what she did for her job.
I didn't do
you know,
shit
and it's not that I didn't have a reason or a right, but still, there's cause and effect for everything. If I would have just ignored it, and if I would have just moved forward, maybe all of that would not have happened. No, everything's not on me. Nope, and I'm not going to continue defending myself. Trump's is right about that one. You know, she's usually right about a lot, actually.
Right, nobody's doing anything to Trump's. I noticed her saying something about, oh, SG and NetNet have so much files, I'll just wait till the proof comes out. I'll just wait till you put your proof out about whatever the fuck you're talking about, because I don't even know what the fuck your problem is. Like, what proof are you exactly waiting for right now? I don't even know, really.
I'm also not going to live my life hating people every day. I'm just not.
Then why do you go live every day and talk shit about me?
I want to be myself. I don't want to be everyone else. You know? And I want to wish good for people.
But you don't. You imply that they are PEDOs when they're not.
I hate people.
Yeah, unless you're trying to spread rumors that they're PEDOs or
feds. There's a lot of reasons, but nonetheless, I regret it. So I regret bringing it onto social media. You know, all of us have a right to maintain our safety. We all have a right to make sure that our kids are...
In the meantime, though, your kid is physically threatening me. Really?
Safe, that our livelihoods are safe, that we're not being followed and harassed everywhere we go, stuff like that. But we don't have a right to put people's business on social media. You know, just like people that have a right to post pictures of my arm tattoos that I do not show in public.
Well, that wasn't us.
Or pictures of my hair or anything, you know? So it's cause and effect. We all say things, and when we do, there's an effect. You know, the cause and then the effect.
Oh, they do it to you, and you harass me. Gotcha.
The repercussion to what we say and do. So, exactly, Marianne. And that's exactly my point, is that's the past, this is now. So for those of people who want me to go back and forth with these women, I'm not going to do it. I don't really care what...
But you're just going to keep going back and forth with me and Tanger about something that's... What?
Useless. Do my videos how I want to do them. And nobody has to watch if they don't want to. Just saying. If you don't like it, don't watch. I would prefer if you didn't.
Just taking a quick look, see what this one was saying.
Well, I'm not going to make a big scene, but just know I hear all. I know what the fuck you said. And I will handle your ass. Just know that.
Okay, who are you speaking to, though? Could you be more specific?
Bitch. Fish. You raggedy bitch. Oh, look, I have found, I don't know if you're still here, Coco's mom, but the Dollar Tree.
I guess she's talking to Chicken Winner because she calls everybody raggedy bitches.
Once. She really, when they went live, and she's like, what? They went live? But it's like, either way, even if you wanted to watch it, TH and that thing, they both delete in private all their lives.
Who's that thing? I know you don't mean me. I know you ain't referring to me as a thing. And I don't delete all my lives in private all my lives. But I am allowed to put some in membership. Is that a problem for you? Well, then I don't know what to tell you.
What's the point? I thought that, didn't somebody else say that? What's the point? What's the point of saying it if you're not going to leave it up? Oh, okay, Coco's mom. Is that the one?
Some people actually private things because maybe they just, feel maybe they were too angry and they have a I don't know, maybe they went, oh, who knows? But the bottom line is, do you ever feel that way? Do you ever feel like you've crossed the line? Nah, no.
Does it have a wand? Is it the one in the squeeze tube? Or they have... I just like the glassy look. Okay. People drive me crazy. Oh, Dustin. Somebody just went live, I think, that we were talking about.
TH did.
Or maybe she's on privating her stuff because
Yeah, the glassy-eyed look. That's what I was thinking, too. Glassy-eyed look. Yeah.
It's just kind of fun.
Same thing Cinderella said when she got to the ball.
That's my laugh.
Okay, good for you, lady. Enjoy. Stop cracking up. Hurt yourself.
I'm so upset. The kitty didn't even care about the stuffed bunnies. She's over there. Look. I need to find 40-point Siamese.
So if you've got one and you live in her neighborhood, be careful. It might be gone.
I need to change my Facebook name because I changed my Facebook. I need to change my Cash App name because I changed my channel name. That's kind of confusing. Or the end's in the wrong spot. But
I thought you never asked for money.
But this is how I know that YouTube does checks on all your stuff because I have had things age restricted. Like if they see you smoking or any type of 420 stuff.
Well, that's weird because you said that you don't monetize your live streams, but apparently you do.
Yeah, your video is going to get age restricted by YouTube. That's what they do.
Oh, maybe you try to monetize them.
Oh, like she uses all the halo glow. Oh no, not wet fingers. How to do? Yeah, I was gonna say. And I hate doing like the speech text thing.
She really wasn't doing anything too derogatory.
Period. At the end. Period. But anyhow,
I forgot she owns punctuation.
It just messes everything up that I say. I like oatmeal. So, Pink, are you going to take any more vacations? Got muscles in like the weirdest spots. Very tight. I just wish I could get my abs.
Talking about her body again. I don't know why she thinks we care about it so much, but
The shit is hurtful and impactful in my life, but saying, something like that, and it is frustrating to some people because not everybody has negative intention. Some people get frustrated because they take it out of they take time out of their day to say, hey, I want to go see Tiff live, and then they go find it, right? Or they're sitting there listening to it. Not everybody comments. Some of the watchers are kind. They're there because they really do want to.
Hear you lie. Hear you drag people through the mud that haven't done anything to you.
Some of them, So it gets aggravating for people who just tuned in and then, damn, I private it. And it's like, what the fuck, Because especially if you're listening for a little bit and then you're like, really? Or if you're behind, some people come in late. So they start from, the beginning. And then all of a sudden I private it. So I get that. I get why people with good intentions get upset. And I'm sorry for some of them, girl.
I think you private it, though, because you don't have good intentions. And you know that. Otherwise, why would you think I was going to do commentary on it if you weren't talking about me? If you weren't talking about me and my friends so derogatory and you didn't have my dead relatives in there and stuff, then I wouldn't do commentary on you. It's pretty simple.
Some of them. But not all of them. Some of them just don't want to be in it, And I get that too. I get not wanting to rock the bus, There's a lot of people who don't say anything because they just don't want to be in it themselves. And for me, I guess I've been wishy-washy about that.
Bitch, all you do is fucking go after me and Sharon and Tanger. Calling her a hoe and stuff. Is there a fucking reason for it? Is there a reason why you have no compassion for your friend Ellen, who is being harassed? Nah, you don't care, right? You don't care. Yeah, rock the bus. Short bus.
Sometimes when I first came back, I didn't want to be on anybody's side, I really didn't. I just wanted to be good with everyone, including Swiss and them. I just wanted to stay neutral. I wanted to see the beauty and the madness, per se. But it was kind of difficult when, no matter how kind you are to people, or no matter how, no matter how much you try to do good.
You should try that for a change. You should try it.
Speak goodness. It doesn't always mean you're going to get goodness, So, and people really do try to destroy your life. They really fucking do. And I believe wholeheartedly in speaking into existence things, you know. So if I'm constantly speaking negativity or constantly speaking of things that won't happen, maybe they will.
Well, I don't appreciate you repeatedly acting like me and Tanger are preverts.
Happen, you know. Like, for example, recently I lost all my assistants, all of it, you know. Obviously I got it back, but the point is that stressed me the fuck out.
Ah, so she's got it back now. So if she'd have lied before, she wouldn't have lost it. But now she's got it all back. How'd you get it back, Tiffany? Did you lie?
You know, and it's because so many people call and they just try to get into your life. And
Who calls? Who calls on you, Tiffany? Who calls? You just want to randomly blame people for something, or does that really happen?
Prove that you're doing something wrong, even if you're not, you know. So my advice to everybody, and not that I am in any position to give advice, but I still will, is to know that we are who we are. Nobody can tell us who we are. You know, people can assume that we're bad people. People can assume that we're liars or that we have.
Yeah, I don't know if she did or didn't, but she got it all back. She got it all back. So before she lost it because she could have lied, but she didn't, so she lost it. But now she's got it all back. So what she seems to be saying there is that she called them back and said, "Oh, no, that's not how it is."
Terrible lives like Lou. People assume you're this, you know, you shit in a toilet because you're a traveler. And it's terrible that people assume that. People assume that you have.
What do you mean? It's terrible that people assume that somebody shits in a toilet? Why is it terrible if somebody assumes you shit in a toilet? What the fuck kind of statement is that? What is that silliness?
Have tendencies because of what your father went through. Or people assume that you should just hate him because, you know, the mistakes that he made. But
Nobody says that about Lou. Nobody says she's like her father. Right? Terrible people assume she shits in a toilet. I can't even believe this bitch just said that. Nobody said you're like your father or blaming you because of what your father did, Lou. Nobody is. You're trying this victim mentality. And your friend TH does it too. Apparently TH thinks it's a terrible thing if people think you go to the bathroom in a toilet. I don't know. I mean, if I was going to have somebody speak up for me, I certainly wouldn't have this bitch. But I saw you in there, Lou, saying, "Ha ha ha, she defended me." Yeah, right. I fucking did, Lou, and you know it. I have audio of you fucking saying that and thanking me. And the video that you played where everybody was being supportive to you, or that you shared of Inkster Stinksters, another trash bag, it doesn't prove anything except that you guys have been harassing the fuck out of us.
they never assume the good things. They never just assume, oh, you know, maybe this person learned from these actions. Maybe this person also struggled. And maybe this person also went through a lot, you know, in their lifetime. I mean, I can.
No. It seems like you like to make shit up and lie about being on hospice and having 6 months left to live, and you know your eyes are bleeding, your ears are bleeding, and you know, yeah.
Only imagine the things that you dealt with and what you had to go through, you know, in life. So I wish that people could start assuming good things.
But you want to make people assume that people are preverts.
You know what? Just because they look like this or just because they believe in this, or just because they have done this in their past, or their family has done this or that, it doesn't mean that we become that, you know? And I think it's amazing how people will think, oh, you were raised by a crackhead, not you, Lou, but in general, other people. So you're a crackhead. What? Most people that are...
I've never heard that. Never.
Raised in them circumstances become different because of them circumstances. The statistics really are different now. You know, but that's the problem, is people look at us as human beings as statistics. But we're not statistics. Most people don't even take them fucking shits when you get, what the? Go ahead. But if nobody told, just stop it. Okay? So, you know, it's sad to see so many people stuck into that.
Weird how she probably said not you, Lou, right? That is weird. She fucking just throws that out there. She knows exactly what she's doing. She is deceptive, isn't she?
You know, and including myself. It's sad that I get stuck in this circle of negativity. For what? For SG? For Sharon? A bunch of fucking scallywag, nasty...
Who the fuck are you calling all these names? I'm a snagglywag. Have you looked at yourself, Snaggletooth? Have you? Have you?
Waste of space, motherfuckers.
Excuse me, what? What the fuck am I even doing to you? You fucking bitch, skank whore.
You know, and the funniest part of all of it is that I once looked at Sharon like somebody that was my friend. You know, and people would tell me, Tiffany, you are stupid. You know, and she would say things that really hurt my feelings, but I just let it go.
So you're back to what SV did to you. But you constantly throw me in there. Now, when are you going to admit it has something to do with Jewish? And you being a hummus supporter? And who's that guy that you guys have living at your house? You know, as somebody living there, some Farah person who is really fucking outspoken in support of hummus. I saw some pictures of the guy with a fucking bullhorn and all those fucking protests and shit. Yelling and screaming. Huh? A couple of those people you got living there, and they don't even exist. Don't even exist. Oh, did I look? You fucking damn straight I did now. Because you want to keep up. You even said you went looking at obituaries. You want to keep it up. Some of those fucking people. Is that her stepson? Ah, he's a fucking hellion, huh? He's a fucking little hellion. Oh, he's at those protests. Fucking pictured, yelling and shit in the bullhorns. But some of those people, they don't exist. I looked them up. There ain't nothing there for them. How many people you're gonna say live in that fucking house? Huh? Well, I looked up when she was talking shit about, you know. So it's, no, not on Facebook. I just typed in her name to Google. And of course, then her husband's name comes up and all the people living at the house. And the list is extensive. Fucking extensive. Extensive. Yeah, but the list of the people there is extensive. I mean, some with her last name from before, his last name, different last names. Like, probably does. Probably does, no BS.
Oh, like, chalked it up as whatever. Like, she'd say things like, oh, well, my TH
But her rivalry with me is imaginary. Because I didn't do anything to this bitch.
That always went well, but, you know, I'm not going to do that. Or, like, just little remarks like, you know, I should be lucky or thankful that she doesn't do commentary on me anymore, you know? Or, like, SG's little remarks, oh, you have my dead father in your comments. Who the fuck is...
That's my little remark. You have my dead father in your chat. And the bitch raises her voice for that. That's my little remark that she's angry about.
What's your... So I'm supposed to know your dad's name? You know, not...
No. I'm telling you. So what about that comment is making you raise your voice and scream at me?
Everybody is psychopathic like you people. You know, and if people was actually here and listened to the shit...
I'm psychopathic for saying to you that's my dead father's name in your chat. Am I? Am I psychopathic for that?
They would hear me asking, you know, if you are a part of SG's family or, hey, Trump...
And they'd hear you say, okay, she's a liar and you're not, and allow them there. Because you are a deceptive piece of living shit. You know exactly what you're fucking doing, and you're doing it on purpose because you are disgusting and you're into this kind of shit. You are. You're into it. When people call you a lifetime victim, it's because they plan on making you a lifetime victim. That's probably why they refer to me and Annette, that they think that they're going to, you know, I don't know, like harass us forever or something. Tiffany, you need to shut your fucking trap, because if your son keeps threatening me physically like that, it's not going to be okay. It's truly not okay. Your son physically threatening me is not all right. It's just not. It's something you need to realize.
Hey, Trumps! Nice to see you, boo. If you are a part of that crazy bitch's family or whatever, please just leave. Or change your fucking name. I don't want to deal with the shit. You know? And either way, regardless of how, you know, psycho fucking fucked up she is.
I am.
Either way.
How am I fucked up that some losers in your chat are using deceased people's names? How am I fucked up?
I don't want to deal with the fucking shit. You know, I don't want to have a party with everyone's dead relatives. No, that's not how I do shit. But SG, she will milk every little thing. The only difference is, you guys, we don't know your family members' names. We're not going up in the fucking FOIA and paying to get everybody's fucking personal information. We're not paying on Google.
I don't know how old he is. I didn't say that you do, Tiffany, but I don't either. But eventually you're going to say that you went and looked at the obituary.
For all these different shits to get people's first and last names and addresses and all this shit. We're not doing that shit.
I don't do that.
You know, we're not deleting people's shit on Google pretending like it's their house. We're not doing...
I don't know what you're talking about there.
any of that. Exactly, Lou. Like, we did our due diligence. We asked, and then we let it be known that...
That's your due diligence.
We don't accept it, and we move the fuck on. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking question people on who their fucking name is. I mean, if someone's name is John or David or Noah, my son's name is David John.
Those are first names, bitch.
I mean, Noah John. So every Noah John that comes in here, I have to assume that's my kid. Are you guys fucking dumb? I'm not going to question every...
Bitch, why are you giving out your kid's fucking first and middle name? Yeah, she knows exactly what she's doing. She's so disgustingly, she's disgusting.
John, Jacob, or fucking whatever, Joe, okay? I'm not going to question everybody that comes in my room.
Every Tom, Dick, or Harry, every guy you've slept with and got knocked up by, you mean?
But if they look like a troll, or if they're new account, then yeah, I'm going to ask. Yup, and I did. And hey, if I don't know who these people are, I'm not going to keep pressing them. Obviously now, if they come, they're going to get blacked, because now I know that's your dad's name.
Oh, so now you know. So what made you know now and not a couple of minutes ago?
Whatever one it is. I'm not sure which one. There was 3 different fucking names. You know, so I'm just going to assume it's the 2 accounts that had the same name.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm not going to delete Lily. They come in here being kind and nice.
I didn't tell you it was Lily. Never said that. But then what you did was you blocked the Thomas one and allowed in a Mr. with his last name.
I'm not going to just fucking delete them.
Obviously,
the other 2, okay, because they have the same name. I kind of figured they were trolls anyways. However, like I said, it's not my job to investigate everybody's name just so it doesn't offend you, Ashley.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. God forbid anybody offends you, though, right?
And you can lie as much as you want.
Lie about what? What am I lying about?
You did call me a dirty towelhead.
No, I didn't. You blew your nose on your hijab. You made it that way.
Several times.
No, I didn't. But Nitty did, and Sharon did. I didn't. You called yourself that in the beginning, though, before, like, Sharon didn't even say it. But you claimed she did. You claimed she did. And you accused people of calling you that. Nobody even knew who you were. You were already in Tom's chat accusing people and saying, I know they're going to call me this. They're going to call me. Then you played Sharon's thing, and she didn't even say that. Nitty was actually one of the first ones who called you that. Quite frank, I didn't call you that, bitch.
I posted the videos proving that, but I wasn't gonna.
Where are they? If you posted the videos proving it, put them back up.
Keep that shit up.
Nah. You didn't. Put them back up.
You can post all the old shit that you want of other people bullying me and fucking with me. You can.
No, I want to see you post that back up.
Post all of it. You can post the shit of CWC and all the shit that she posted about me. That's fine. What do you think it's gonna do?
But I don't know. Ask your friend Lou what she thinks Inkster Stinkster shit's gonna do.
Gonna make you look good, sweetheart.
Trust and believe. I could be laying in a pile of rhinoceros shit and look better than you or Lou.
It makes you look like a psychopathic fucking freak.
Actually, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Because here you are, a woman who has fucking literally survived cancer that sits on the internet to bully people.
You're talking about me. I'm not talking about you. You're talking about me. I just went through a very devastating loss. I could give a fuck about your lies, but I'm not going to let you sit here and lie about me and Tanger and make us sound like some kind of preverts. That ain't happening, loser.
Talk about people's race, ethnicity, their political values, who they believe in.
No, I don't. You just make anything up that you possibly want to make up, and you're stupid, and you're stupid to get your kids involved saying threatening things in the background. It's stupid to do.
Don't believe in what they celebrate, what they don't celebrate. You know, I was fucking harassed because I celebrated Christmas for my children.
I believe you were harassed because you didn't celebrate Christmas for your children. Isn't that what she said? Didn't she say that? Didn't she say she was harassed because she didn't celebrate Christmas for her children? Now she was harassed because she did? I don't understand.
You know, yeah, here she is constantly saying she's a Jew when it comes to talking about.
There we go again with the Jew stuff. See, am I wrong? Or does it always go back to the Jew stuff? Am I wrong, you guys? Always goes back to the Jew stuff with her. Always.
Muslims again, back to the Jew.
We all heard you. Show us what you said was, I don't know, hijab or something with you know, the Palestinian fist on there. And you said, so suck it, SG. Yep, we all heard you say you basically hate America. And that you think you have some kind of white privilege, but you just said, you know, you got all your benefits back. I don't know if I would think that's a privilege. I don't know. I'm white. I have cancer. I don't know if I would think that that's a privilege. You know, yeah, she hates white people. Yeah, which is totally Islam. They hate basically everybody.
Christmas, now she's Christian. So for all you fucktards who keep coming at me.
Fucktards, you just said? What is wrong with you? Nobody's coming at you. Nobody's doing anything to you or Annette. I mean, not Annette, I'm sorry. You or Lou. You and Lou are harassing people. And of course, I've never said that. No BS. I know. And I don't even mean to say it like that it's an insult or something. It isn't. I would say I'm more agnostic, but I do have faith. I do have faith. I do believe in God. But I don't believe in organized religion. Right. I don't believe in organized religion. I believe that, you know, most of us are humans and feel the same and bleed the same and stuff like that. But I mean, for this woman to continuously harass, and I know it's something to do with the Jewish stuff because she brings it up all the fucking time. All the time, all the time, all the time.
Saying, oh well, celebrating a Christmas holiday is not, it's not what makes a religion or however the fuck you say it. No, it's not. Okay? I didn't say that. My point is obviously flew over all you dumb psychopaths who follow her right over your fucking head. Okay? What I'm saying.
Why? What are you talking about? Because it was never said. You see, No BS is not a psychopath. What she just said there is true. It's a known fact for people who know the Bible. Jesus did not believe in organized religion. Nope, he did not. He did not. Tiffany, nobody has come at you and said anything about holidays or anything. So why you're calling everybody a psychopath in here is fucking beyond me.
Is when you use, hey Marianne, when you use a religion for monetary gain, and you really are not that religion.
Who is doing that, Tiffany? Tiffany, why do you have to lie? Why do you insist on lying? Does your husband not pay you any attention and this is what you have to do to get attention? I really believe that that's the way it is. I get it. You might say that's not the way it is, but I feel like it is. Hello, Richard. I think that was supposed to be high, right?
Jen, you are fucked up. It's not about if you're perfect in that religion. You know how all you fucktards make fun of Janelle? And how I made comments when I was pissed off at her about how can she be this great Christian, but yet act the way she does?
You mean have Nazi tattoos?
That would be different had I said something like that. How she acts has nothing to do with what religion she is. We all sin. We're all sinners. I said that shit out of anger. And
So
I'm not saying I'm never going to say something like that again.
Okay.
But collecting money, collecting assistance, getting help from people, or like when I got a couch from a church that wasn't even a church.
I don't know shit about your couch from the church. Okay? I don't know shit about that. I really don't. I don't know shit about that. But you're making a lot of false claims about me.
Anymore. The man who bought it turned it into a mosque. She said I had no business getting furniture from that church because
I never said that. That's a lie, man. That's a lie. This bitch is just a fucking straight up liar, huh? Can you swear on your kids' lives? Swear on all of your children's lives. What you're saying is true. Right? Or food?
I said that because Christians don't help anybody that aren't Christians. That's fucking stupid. I said that. Second of all, it's none of your business where I get help from, but you are psycho fucking pathic, bitch.
No, you're lying. If you just called yourself a Christian, I don't understand. I thought you said you were a Muslim. I don't even understand why you're making up so many lies about me. Like, for no fucking reason other than that you hate Jews. And that's a fact.
Like, you are crazy, SG. Seriously. However, for those of you who like to defend her, like fucking Tartar Tanger over there, every word you just grovel at her. Well, guess what, sweetheart? You sending a picture of Becky to SG doesn't make it any better that she had it. And it actually makes it worse because all the time you and her call everybody else sexual.
I could have taken the picture myself. You put it up.
Deviants and all this stuff, but what are you doing? Passing around pictures of my minor child. What are you doing? Why?
Why is your husband kicking you naked out of the bedroom and locking the door with your minor child in there? Huh? See, you posted a picture because you wanted people to say stuff about his teeth so you could make him feel a certain kind of way. In the meantime, you want to try to deflect. And make it seem a way that you actually and your hubby should be questioned about, quite frankly.
Why do you have a perfectly shot?
And you go from head to foot. That's a lie. That is a lie. I've already apologized, told you it was a mistake, but you just want to keep making it appear a certain way. When obviously You being booted out of the bedroom, naked, and locked out, while this man has your kid in there. It's obviously not his kid, because he'd care about, yeah, right? Yeah, why'd you even post it to begin with if people can't look at it? You didn't say who could look at the picture or not. But see, you're just being stupid and you're embarrassing your kid again because you can't stop yourself. You're sick.
Screenshotted picture of my son from head to toe.
No head to toe. No head to toe. You're lying bitch. You wanted to humiliate that kid, and you know you did.
Oh, liar. In your guys' fucking phones. That's weird. That's weird.
I'll play for people what's weird. And that's hubby kicking you out of the bedroom. But having your son come in, locking that door. Is that what you want out there? You want to embarrass him some more?
It was an accident. Like I said, even when I was telling everybody, well, she did apologize and whatever. Yeah, she apologized, but the one thing I still have not figured out, and I've said several times.
We've told you several fucking times, bitch. You're sick.
Why was it in their phone in the beginning with? It doesn't matter who sent it to her ass. If she screenshotted it, and now it's even worse, because now you've got two middle-aged, grown.
Your husband kicks you out of the bedroom naked and takes your son in there and locks the door. What's weirder? Two women who were appalled at how this woman takes care of her child's teeth. He can't get to the dentist on his own. How this woman and her husband take care of his teeth. Neither one of them give a fuck. She was more pissed off than anything, though, that he kicked her out of the bedroom and took the little kid in there.
Ass fucking weirdos passing around a picture of my underage son. You don't get while she makes nasty comments like she did about other people's kids. You don't get. Did you guys fucking forget the comment that she made about Cray Cray's daughter? Okay, you're done. I'm not even gonna repeat the shit. It was so nasty.
There you go again. I didn't say shit about Cray Cray's daughter, but there you go. You are on a mission. It's gonna fuck you up, bitch. It's gonna fuck you up. Because what you said to your kids, if authorities listen to that, you can't prove that because it's a lie. But they're gonna look at you. You're the fucking parent. You're disgusting.
Okay, now this dirty bitch is done.
See, what I do is out of concern. What you do is just out of pure fucking malicious intent.
I'm sorry. My stupid phone shut off. Okay, we gotta block these people. Anybody with that name is getting blocked, just so you know. Lily's staying, but Borowski. Hey, Blossom Beauty, how you doing?
But then she let Carrie Mann keep in there saying shit. Doxing me.
I'm okay, Lily. My phone shut off.
Talking sexual about me and
yeah,
Tim.
the humidity is out of this world. Let me see what I was reading your message, Carrie Ann, and then it fucking shut off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, her sexual message. Sexual message.
You know what? I have no clue, Lou. But either way, it was still crazy what the fuck she said about her daughter. You know what I mean? Here we go. Andrew wants to get that. Yeah.
About my
Right.
daughter.
They say no to children, but yet this site.
See? You see how she was just laughing like that? Because Carrie Mann was in there talking sexual about me and Tanger. She's the one showing predatory behavior. And what do you mean the way I was talking about? Whose daughter? My daughter, are you saying, Lou? What are you talking about? So you're having a chat talking about my daughter with deceased relatives in there, talking sexual about me and Tanger. I haven't mentioned you in the least. But you just can't stop, can you, you dirty bitch?
This psychopath. Carrie, you know how much shit she said about my kid. I know you know.
No.
But, yeah, but her father is Borowski.
Wow.
So, and
am I saying your fucking name? Am I saying your fucking name? Your family names? Am I saying that? Am I doing that? I don't think I am.
Me left and right, aren't you?
and not because her, you know, hey, I don't mind. People want to fuck with her, fuck with her. I really don't care. I'm not gonna do it, but whatever y'all do is on y'all.
No,
You know?
no, you
But
are
that's my
doing
point.
it. Bitch, you are doing it, and it is not advised.
Carrie Ann, is how the hell am I supposed to know? No, but thank you, Blossom. I appreciate it. I have a phone. It just shut off to the battery. But I appreciate you. But you know, it's like
How odd that she can see them in that live stream, but she couldn't see them in the live stream where they first appeared. Huh. The day before?
Yeah, because she's nothing's ever good enough for her unless she kicks her ass. And what's funny is, and with Diane, I care about Diane. Diane's one of our mods, you know. But you know,
You only modded Diane to put her in a rock and a hard place. That's what you did. You modded her to make her feel a certain kind of way.
she's gonna be back or not either. But if she does come back, I do want to ask her, you know, what's going on, because we didn't know either. And she was in the live when we were asking them. You know, we were asking them. We were asking.
So what, you're trying to blame Diane now? Really?
Them is like who they were and everything else. Yeah, but it was 4 different names coming in there. You know.
No, it wasn't.
It's on the little.
No. I only saw 2. So what do you mean there was 4 different names?
Call it the article or whatever. It does name that. So maybe it was a brother or something like that.
Oh, so she did go to the obituary, she just said. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but that name is in her one of her family obituaries.
Wow. Oh, really? So you could go digging through shit and accuse me of it.
Look on it, you know.
You're looking at my family obituaries?
Like I was saying
earlier. Wow.
Digging up obituaries, Ari. I don't do that to you. But I can start. But I won't. Because I got things going on in life, you know? Like real life.
But I was like, what are you talking about? I'm supposed to know all your people's name. I'm supposed to look that shit up. I'm supposed to pay attention to your family. If somebody comes...
No, why don't you apologize for calling me a fucking liar? How about that? You ever think of that? You ever think an apology might be in order right now? Bitch? Has that ever crossed your fucking mind? Huh? You ever fucking think about teaching your kids that? To fucking apologize when they're being fucking complete and utter douchebags? Nah, you just teach them keep going, keep going, keep going. This woman has cancer. I don't know her, but I keep harassing her, because in hopes that she'll die from it. Is that what it is? You down with Carrie Mann saying, let's keep stressing her out. The stress will release toxins in her body and make her die quicker. Is that what you're down with? Is that what you're doing?
Gotcha. Here, and they're kind. I'm not going to be an asshole to them. I'm not. If I know it's a family member thing, or I know what's going on, it's a part of trolls trying to fuck with people's families, whether it's entities or not, yeah, I'm not going to be, yeah, maybe. I don't know, but it was on one of them damn obituary things. And she tried accusing me of having her fucking dad's name here. And I don't know her dad's name, but how would I know anything? And even if I did, having somebody's name is one thing. You fucking posted my minor child's picture.
Holy fuck.
So what?
Bitch, I'm ready to call the cops on your kid who physically threatened me. And have that whole story looked into by the proper authorities that you told about the bedroom incident. Keep it up. It's like you don't like it if I make empty threats, because that's what I do. Because I don't want to make anybody's life difficult. I'm not like you, but look at how you are.
Having somebody's name who's not even in.
You just keep going on about that same shit that you posted. You posted it.
You posted it, yeah. You disgusting pig. And then when it was pointed out to me that I inadvertently had included a second picture on a community post that had nothing to do with her kid. There's no reason why I would put it in there. And removed it. She had screenshotted it so that she reposted it back on her community post. And lo and behold, who's got a thumbs up on it? Her. She did. You're sick. You do this stuff on purpose. She probably thumbs upped it though because she thought it was cool that Bobbins was doing a deceased and living loved ones live stream telling people they needed a good dick in. She was probably one of them.
Like, I have it on StreamYard.
What do you got? GH, put it up. If you got something, put it up. Because I'm going to need you to stop fucking around.
Who, mind you, holds a full-time job. So beautiful. Listen, what song is this? Yeah. I never fucking wait. Spot, and they call it, I forget the name and where it happened.
Honestly, TH, I don't know if somebody is paying you money to carry on what you're doing, but it's really getting ridiculous. Like, it would be really cool if you could just stop, because I don't want to have to call the cops on your kid for going on social media and making a threat, a physical threat to a woman because you're lying to him. I don't know if your kid is stable. Who knows how long you're going to go on like this? Who knows how long that kid may believe what you said? I heard the little kid in the background go, "Oh," like you just are sick. You don't give two shits about anybody but yourself. Blue, nobody is saying anything about you. Nobody is. Terry Man, nobody stalks you. Every comment you ever make is pertaining to me or Annette or Tandra. Every comment you ever make. I saw you make a comment saying, I have pictures of Prudently. I've been stalking Prudently and have pictures of her. What the fuck is wrong with you? Where do you come up with these things? You sick motherfucking creeps. You are sick fucking creeps. You really are. But, TH, you're not going to get away with keep trying to imply the sick, disgusting, um, deviant shit you're trying to imply there, while leaving those sexual things in the live stream and shit about me and Tanger. You just need to stop. You gotta stop. It's not conducive to living peacefully. It's not advantageous to you. You just need to stop. You're the only one carrying on.
The shit is hurtful and impactful in my life, but saying, something like that, and it is frustrating to some people because not everybody has negative intention. Some people get frustrated because they take it out of they take time out of their day to say.
I already heard that. You think that people get frustrated over your uh, private lives. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm just skimming through some stuff that, you know.
Guys, is that we try and learn a different process, a different way. Not to make fun of the way each other look or how we walk.
Okay, this is July 26, 2024, so a year ago.
We walk or how educated we are or if we are right or wrong or who supports Palestine or who supports Israeli, people. But let's look at the people losing their lives. The women and the men hurt in the whole picture, not just half. Let's look at the people hurt from cyberbullying, not just me, but Sharon.
This is a year ago.
Too. Let's look at the people who left because they were messed with so much, like Babbles. Let's look at people who delete their accounts and come back, and there's so many clone accounts of them that people like myself actually believed it was them and said a bunch of shit that they should not have said, like Lou. I commented on her page the other day and I said, hi, you know, I
It's always interesting to go back through things.
agree with all this. And she said, what the fuck are you doing here? She may not have said fuck, I'm just putting that in there, but that was a valid question and I respected that question.
Of course you put it in there because you like to exaggerate things.
Because she didn't talk behind my back or go on a video to talk about me. She didn't make fun of my toothless mouth or my rotted bottom teeth or the fact that I look pregnant, even though I found out I really wasn't. She didn't make fun of the fact that I came on here and actually thought it was kind of funny that those pregnancy tests said positive and people laughed when I did go to the doctor and there wasn't a fetus there. That was funny to some of you.
God, not me. I didn't say a word about it. I didn't see anybody over here in this channel saying a word about it.
And instead of realizing that women's bodies are like this and that if I wanted to lie about that, I certainly would not have came back the next day saying, oh, well, no, I'm just not. I said it nonchalantly like that because it's hard to explain things in this community when you have people that nick and pick at everything that you say. I am doing my very best to survive, be a better mom, to be a better wife. It's very difficult when you have people who constantly
you know what? I'm doing my best to survive. I don't need your kid threatening me physically because you're lying to them. I don't need you trying to make me and my friend look like some kind of sexual deviant. I don't need you harassing the fuck out of me and my friends and making up lies. You should stop.
tear you down. So Lou, this is my apology to you. I do not want to tear you down. I do not want to speak negatively about you. That is not what I wanted to do, and I'm sorry that I didn't look further into those accounts. You never did anything to me. Maybe you said some things months ago, but I don't even remember.
But see now, she's got accounts. And neither one of them give a fuck.
But what I do remember is when I first came back, you came into my chat and said, look, past is the past, let's move forward. You were one of the first people to do that. I also know that you are on a journey of sobriety too, just like myself. So for me, there are so many people who do so many things to each other that I choose to see the best in everything. And I may not be friends with people that I see the best in, but I'm still allowed to see the best in them.
Yeah, and you know, in that video that Lou shared from Insta we were being kind to you in that video, and you were being mean to us in that chat room.
I'm talking about the videos of myself. And you know what, Robin? I'm getting really sick and tired of people coming in here and judging me when you're over there with people who have said horrific things, who made fun of me for being pregnant, who said I was lying about there not being a fetus there. So, just like I told you in the text message, don't blame me for things people say. I said the video.
Okay, so apparently this Robin person is somebody that you text message with. I don't know.
It was about me. I chose to see humor in them. But do you see me in chats with people making fun of you? No, but I do see you in chats with people that make fun of me. So don't do that to me.
Who's this Robin? I don't see anybody making fun of anybody named Robin, so I don't know.
feeling much better. Um, Instead of being called Hamas, we're going to be called tamales, bitch. That's what we are. The Hamas tamales.
And I'm the only Neanderthal here.
Okay, I'm the heathen. I'm the heathen.
When Marcy came in and she said, I just finished cooking, can somebody help me?
So she doesn't deny it. She doesn't deny it, that's for sure.
You, Prue, and I want everybody to fucking know it. You hear me, FG? And I love you, Prue. I love you, Prue. And Prue, I love you. I love you. And I don't, you know what? I love you, and you don't have to give or do a damn thing for me. And that's the beauty of people who truly love you, right, honey? Right. That's right. That is exactly right. I always expect
Are you gonna be alright over there? Shit.
nothing from you. You don't expect nothing from me except love. Yeah? Love. And that's what I was trying to explain to SG. She wanted to know why. And I'm not going to turn this into SG channel.
Yeah, I don't feel like hearing that shit.
Find some kind of peace within yourself. Because doing it to people isn't going to give you peace. It isn't going to make you happy. Honeybees was not saying anything negative about you. Neither was I. And you can't, you could, but it's not fair to judge everybody that's friends with you. Everyone that likes me was saying something about they're called. Chemtrails. Do it. I need to research this woman. This mom had a tragic motorcycle accident and she has been in her chair for 4 years. Holiday weekend too, like that's. And then you got, wild, sick, twisted people on here trying to ruin other people's holidays, Just we don't care what these people say, huh? That bitch is not a good detective. That phone number was given to her. I'm not stupid. I don't. It's fake. You're not blocked.
I'm not blaming Bama.
Being from. See? You good?
Ugly as usual?
You good?
Ugly?
Good. Okay. see 3 TM mag lights. Places. Because of good cause. They don't have a cause. They don't have people do that. Please, I'm trying to tell you. It's not you, it's them. You know? Like, worked very hard to get where she is. Rose is what? Your butt? I wish I could. You guys know how much I love. Worked very hard to get where she is. And low lights that she doesn't even know are smearing her. Nah. Dare they think they can slander all her hard work? Fucking skanks. Who the fuck do those skanks think they're talking about? That's what I'm saying. My daughter did nothing to them. So for her to say, you coward. So she's still talking about that? Yeah. Picking skinny people as well. Yo, like seriously, she is freaking amazing. She knows everything to do with it. Is what? Your butt? I wish I could. I found to love her so much. You guys know how much I love Bibles? Like that love I have for her. Same thing with us. Because you got the whole Hitler thing happening, in my opinion. You dated somebody who loved Hitler. I think she's an amazing human. I really do. And I really want to help her build her channel. And even if people go there because they want to help her build her channel. They hate me because, as you see, I always have someone in the freaking bushes hater-rating. So maybe you can tell the truth once in a while. Now, come on, when are you gonna fucking call out about this youngin? I'm scammy. I'm scammy. while they pick on somebody disability that worked for their disability. Isn't it crazy that I'm scammy. Actually, I pay taxes. I worked my whole life since I when I was a baby or anything. Thank you, Cassie.
Seems like it's just been a constant with TH to be harassing me. In my opinion.
take the hint and not do it again, dude. That's pathetic. Do you know that you fucking pack it? About what I don't do or the shit that's wrong or, you know, my teeth or my weight or, you know, I'm on methadone or I'm on it too long or I'm a liar or it's always something, man. Thank you, Brambles. Well, I disagree, Marcy. I think politics are just that. I think that we should stop it. You know?
Not SG, though.
I like this community. Fuck, I try to take my own life because of this shit. And I blame myself for that. I allowed myself to get weak. I allowed myself to fall in the hands of what everybody else bullshits about. And I'm still trying to heal from that. But you know, why do I always have to have a limitation to what I speak of? No one else does.
Yeah, they do. You said I shouldn't speak on politics. You said I want to put people down for this, that, and the other thing. So according to you, I'm not supposed to speak on anything. You keep running with that lie that you tried to take your own life. I don't believe you. That you're lying. Liar. Because I saw you blame somebody else for it and somewhere else.
You know? And I guess I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of all my friendships, all my shit being displayed on YouTube. I'm tired of people who, you know, put their heart into them, defend them, you stick up for them, you know, do everything you can to try to be there for them. And the first sign of something that they don't like, it's right on YouTube we go. Right on.
I didn't do any of those things to you, Tiffany. And in fact, when they were doing the things they were doing to you, the burning of the Barbies and the stuff, I disagreed with it and made it very clear. Same with Lou, when they were putting up her son and where he worked and her mother. I disagreed with it. I made it very clear. It's really sick to me that you're still like this.
To the fucking thing anyway. It's always, well, Tiffany, well, why did you do it like this? Or why don't you do it like that? And Marcy, I know you're just looking out for me. You're just speaking your truth and how you feel, you know? And trust me when I tell you, I wish I would have took that advice. But now that I've already spoken about it, you know, people know where I stand. So there is no unspeaking about it, you know?
Yeah, you're still speaking about it. I don't know. So, weren't you talking about taking advice tonight?
But I completely understand where you're coming from, and I respect you for it. I just am at a spot right now where I'm sick of it. I'm sick of always having to defend them. You know what I mean? I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it.
I can't believe you called yourself the hummus tamales. That is something.
Yeah, man, you're super thing is not doing what I want. So, everything happens for a reason. And we can't always get exactly what we want, right?
What exactly do you want?
But for me, I believe that now's the time that I speak my truth. That I stop letting people dictate what I feel, how I feel, and what I believe in. You know? And I feel like there's too many people being quiet. And that's why our world has become the way it is. People are scared to speak for this reason. You know? But people who truly care about you, this is my opinion, you know? People who truly love you and truly care about you, they're not going to let your political opinion or your religious heart, they're not going to let that affect your friendship or how they feel about you. As long as you're honest in your friendship, you can deal with your issues that you have with each other, you know, and you do it in a respectful way. I mean, that's the beauty of friendships, that you can be different. You don't have to be the same all the time, you know. And like with my best.
It'd be nice if you weren't so noisy on one of your live streams for a change.
My best friend, she tells me there's certain things she won't speak with me about. Marcy, she agrees with you. She feels the same way you do about politics, that they just shouldn't be spoken about, you know? Except for like with your husband, you know what I mean? So she believes the same thing as you do, and she's my best friend. So certain things that I'll say, I'll tell her, hey, you know, if this bothers you, just let me know, and she will tell me.
So what are your politics? Curious to know.
I'll be right back, guys. Be about 5 minutes.
Oh, God. I'd be curious to know what her politics are.
It's really rough, and it's not okay. And I think people use me as a fucking easy target, because it's an easy way. Use me for content, and then they're out of the limelight. They got something to talk about, people will show up, they'll get clicks, views, and likes, and they don't have to like me and get trolled.
I think you are just thinking too much of yourself, really. But I don't like the disgusting implications that you're making lately.
It's easy, but I'm tired of that. I'm tired of being an easy fucking target. I'm tired of befriending people and apologizing every fucking other second for everything I've ever said and everything I've ever done. And
see, this is the victim mentality. This is a bitch who even tells her kids lies to make them feel like victims. Isn't that horrible? This bitch is disgusting.
shit, and nobody else is willing to do that shit and stand by it, you know? And the people who are willing to do
What are
it.
you talking about? You said you ain't joining no brotherhood. What are you talking about, bitch?
Get fucking trolled too. And I understand why people don't want to speak to me or get close to me or people, you know, don't want people to know that we talk or things like that. There's a lot of people that will email me or talk with me, and I will never say anything because look at this community.
It's not the community. It's individuals. Please don't blanket statement everybody. That's very rude. It's very rude to think that everybody is the same. It's very rude.
Why should I have to keep my mouth shut?
Well, see, that's the reason why you would blanket the community, to justify your own actions. You justify your behavior by saying everybody is like that anyway. I can do that. A person who cheats justifies their cheating by saying that person's cheating on me. A person who robs people justifies it by saying, yeah, I get robbed all the time. Person who lies justifies it by saying everything that somebody says is a lie. See, you are a liar because you yelled out, "You're a liar, SG," saying that's your family member. Then you say you go to the obituary, see that it's true, but you don't have, misaccountability always, right? But you just don't have it in you to be sincere about fucking anything. If you want to keep calling us older women that should know better, then really listen to what we tell you. Because you're acting a fool. You are acting a fool. I know that your distaste for me has nothing to do with YouTube. So either you're going to keep going at it and put me in a predicament where I'm like, man, my hands are tied. I got to fucking be concerned for my safety because of this bitch. And that's a fact. You're trying to imply something disgusting. And then you're allowing people in there talking sexual about me and Tanger. You think it's normal, but it isn't. You're allowing your son to physically threaten me. You're disgusting, and you are mentally abusing and scarring your children. And I remember something very, very intelligent, that when, you were having a lucid moment and speaking to me like a lucid, normal person, that you spoke to Brahim, and maybe he even told me himself about what bullying is. It's like if you take a piece of paper and it's perfectly fine, there's no creases in it, nothing, but you bully somebody and you make a fold in the paper. And then you bully them again and you make a fold in the paper. And you bully them again and you make another fold in the paper. Then you feel bad about it and you apologize and you straighten out those folds. But it's never going to be straight again. Those creases will always be there because words hurt and it lasts. And now you've got that same wonderful kid physically threatening me. You're grotesque. You are grotesque. It's a shame. It's a shame. And in the meantime, you don't put Zach on the camera anymore because you don't want people to say what the fuck you're doing with his teeth. And you want to embarrass Brahim and say, oh, next week I'll have hair in my armpits. Like, why don't you just shut the fuck up, lady? That kid should be having some privacy in his room. And you're just gross. You're just fucking gross. You're just gross.
Why do I keep having to be the bigger person? You know what I mean?
Because you eat more. I don't know. That's a you problem.
Bullshit. You know? Like, why do I always have to be the one to get up there? Oh, well, I didn't make that. Or, oh, well, these people are not having issues with each other.
You do it because you're insincere when you're saying it. It's not that you're being the bigger person. It's that you're insincere. You're insincere. You're insincere. You're not the bigger person. Well, we're not talking physically here.
Oh, this or oh, that, but no, the first fucking sign of trouble with me, right to you two.
What
And
are
then
you
it's
talking about?
fucking mentality.
What are you talking about? Right to YouTube. You came on YouTube, on Chosen Ones, making your own trouble, and giving everybody your full name, telling everybody to look you up on fucking Facebook, ignoring your kids all through dinner time, pacing through your house like a psycho, shoving potato chips in your fucking mouth, just being a douchebag.
Yeah, but I also enjoy standing for who I am.
It's all about you.
I love Nico. I love the way it makes me feel. I love how I can transform into a different person. I love that I can express myself and be who I...
Do you love slandering a person and trying to make them appear to be a pedo? Psycho bitch. Sick bitch.
You know, the reflection that I want to see, I love it. I do. I absolutely love it. What I don't love is that every fucking thing I do gets exploited. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is, Mark. You know,
Because everybody knows that all that doesn't matter to you anymore. You fucked yourself up for some fucking reason. Some douchebag guy who you weren't enough for. You weren't enough for. He doesn't even think of you. You're not even a second thought in his head. Your kids definitely aren't. Definitely are not. They're not living a better life. Usually when somebody gets married, they're living a better life. But You're not. And all the makeup in the world, and you know it. You know it. Until you take that off your head and start doing your hair again, which was your crowning glory. That was your pride and joy. You didn't even used to fuck around too much with makeup. You had your hair done spot on all the time. And you know that's what you fucking miss. You know it is. You fucking know it is. He saw what you liked the most to do for yourself, which was to have your hair on point all the time. All the time. And he took that away from you. And as soon as that went away, everything else went. And that's a fact. I'm just telling you that, whether it's you or not, as somebody on the outside just looking in, until you start doing your hair again, you will not feel like yourself. You don't feel yourself. And when you look, you loved doing your hair. You know it, and I know it, and anybody else who saw how good you were and you could sport any color, any style. You took more time on your hair than most people do. Seriously. And that's not a bad thing. That was something you enjoyed. You could have been a hairdresser. I thought, wow, this bitch is going to the hairdresser every day. As soon as you cover that up, that was it for you. And you know it. You know it. You fucking know it. You should just get up one day, take that thing off, and do your fucking hair. Even if it's in the privacy of your own home. And see if you feel better. I mean, you can replace the teeth and everything, and I hope that your hair hasn't gone balding or really thin or something, that you can't do what you used to do with it. Maybe if it starts getting air on it again or something, it'll be okay. You could have had somebody who loved you, or nobody at all and just loved yourself. He is a piece of shit. You know why I don't like the guy, Tiffany? For the main reason? Because he is an abuser. I know you don't think he is. For some reason you don't, but he is. He's abusing you. And you're taking it out on me, and I don't appreciate it.
I always have to worry about what I say and who I say it to. I always have to keep my guard up. I can never just...
You know what? You have to do that anyway as a Muslim woman. All that stuff that you're complaining about right there, as a Muslim woman, if he really was looking at you with any type of respect and expecting you to be any kind of way, you already wouldn't be doing any of that stuff. This wouldn't be going on. You are not a third thought to him, Tiffany. You are not.
Be myself and be completely honest about my feelings, or, it's sad. It's big.
That's him doing that. That's him. Nobody here.
Against one set of people because they're Jewish or because they're Muslim or Christian or whatever, I'm against genocide. I'm against apartheid. I'm against those things. And that's my opinion to what's happening. And, most of the world agrees. I mean, in the UN, the only country that vetoed the ceasefire was this
the
one.
U.S. Was the U.S. Right. And she's right there. She's absolutely correct. She's absolutely correct. The U.S. kept vetoing the peace talks. That should tell you something right there.
I mean, come on, I don't know. It's just the history. So many people will say, like JMS was saying earlier about how, people of this country can't get help, but if you're illegal, not lawfully here, you can get assistance and help, right? And that's true. That's so true. And not everybody gets that assistance and help, but
Yeah, and that's a problem for people, Tiffany.
just depends on how you get it, whether you seek asylum or whatever it is. I know it just doesn't get handed to people. And there are also many atrocities that happens as well. Many families that are broken up over it. Many, sad, horrific stories as well. To every good thing is 10 bad things in this country. And it's just sad. It's sad. And I don't understand why it gets so ridiculed for...
See, Tiffany, I agree with you about things like that. Why you're going to sit there, though, and try to make a 57-year-old woman just praying for her life to maintain out to be a prevert and her friend be a prevert, and then you talk sexually about them in your live stream, which makes you the prevert, really. I mean, really, you're just gross. It's disgusting that you're taking this out on me and my friends. It's really sick.
For speaking my opinions, my beliefs. People do it all the time, for months, for weeks, for days. There's hours and hours and hours and videos and content of me, disgusting things that I've never said about other people. I might...
Come on now, Tiffany.
Say fuck off, or, I might said some shit about, not might, I have said a bunch of shit about Tracy, but I mean, how much do you think I'm supposed to take from...
Say, using my name. You just don't have any fucking... Because you had to start about the Jew stuff, and then here we are. Your hatred for me is something that is not going to be resolved, I guess, ever.
The bitch. She told me to go off myself.
No, I didn't. I said, stop not caring about everybody else on the fucking road. I said, you don't give a shit about anybody who is driving on that road. If this is the case and you insist, which you said yourself, I'm not going to put seatbelts on them despite everybody. If you insisted on that, do it to yourself. Drive down a road nobody's driving down. And whatever, have at it. But don't do it on fucking public roads and with your kids in the car. That's what I said, you stupid bitch. You act stupid, and you are just stupid. Man, you sold yourself out. You're a sellout. That's what you are. You're a sellout.
No, I didn't. Gave me directions on how I could do it. Come on.
No, I didn't.
She spoke about my husband, his private part. She posted a picture of...
Fucking here she goes again. Now, so this date was June 30th, 2024. Just never fucking stops, man, with this bitch.
I'm sorry, it was just in my phone. Why was a picture of my kid in your phone? I mean, come on. And this is who people are supporting, and that's the shit I don't get. Come in here and question me about why I...
See, you're not going to keep trying to spread that out like that. You're just not. Otherwise, I am definitely going to be playing the audio of you bitching about what occurred in your household in the bedroom with things. And no,
Get food stamp because I need them.
Too bad.
If I didn't need them, I wouldn't get them.
You don't get them anymore.
I can pass a drug test. I have children under the age of 18.
Your husband needs to take care of them.
My husband works. I turn in all the appropriate information. I mean, come on, man. The government sees, and come on, man. My husband works. I turn in all the appropriate information. I mean, come on, man. The government sees every fucking thing, especially when you immigrate here.
So he's just so proud, huh? Why do you have that whole house, but you can't go upstairs? I don't understand that. Why isn't he buying groceries?
They fucking look in every little detail, and especially because he's Palestinian, okay? It took years to get everything done with the paperwork and everything. It was horrific. I didn't think it was going to happen.
Sell a house.
was the worst experience of my life.
Oh, really? I bet it was. You can tell. It shows. He's been the worst experience of your life.
I was scared all the time. I thought he was going to end up having to leave. I didn't think my family was going to be together. It was scary, man. It was scary. They showed up at our house several times because the truth of the matter is there's so many people who get married as a lie and as a scam.
You've told us plenty of times that it was arranged.
Whatever, to each its own. I'm not judging that. But then, it makes it hard. And I guess that's understandable. Not I guess, it is understandable. And hey, I'm not speaking negatively about any of that. I'm just saying, there are a lot of reasons, a lot of things that go on. You know what I mean? And a lot of things that happen.
That you pull the wool over on people's eyes. Let me see.
And in this country, and it's not just me who feels this way, and I guess I just want to be able to feel how I feel without being judged so harshly, without my teeth and my body always thrown into it, without my parenting, my children, my religion, my race, all these things thrown into it.
That's you throwing religion in.
Yeah, exactly, Kitty.
Consistently, you are.
And it's just sad. It's not right, and it's not fair. It's truly not fair. What is wrong with me for speaking out against the white privilege or against the corrupt police officers in our country, against unaliving hundreds of thousands of innocent Palestinians, against what happened on October 7th? That was horrific. That was terrible. One of the first conversations I started having about this was October 7th, and how horrible it was, and how it was a surprise. A lot of people were shocked, A lot of people celebrated, and we thought that was disgusting. My husband and I both, really? Why would you celebrate that? That's,
Let's hear your husband say he thought that was disgusting. Let's hear him say that.
Who would celebrate that? I don't know. That to me was disgusting to celebrate something like that happening. That is not a celebration. Now you're going to see
called yourself
terrible, horrifying shit happening now.
You called yourself a month later the Hamas tamales. That's what you did.
To people that don't deserve it. And look what's happening, So it was just sad. It was a sad day for the Israelis who were held hostage, and for all the people that are still losing their life because of that decision that Hamas made, not the Palestinian people, So I know people dislike me because of my opinions, but they did.
Why'd you call yourself a Hamas tamale then? I don't know. I don't understand that.
Like me anyways, so I think they would use anything just to add some more in there. And I'm just sick of it, and you'd be surprised at how many people feel the same way I do. They're just too scared to speak, especially in this fucking community. This community is toxic. This community it's hard to be in this community, And I wish I could get
blanket statement to everybody again so you can justify your actions.
Away from this community. Or even when I was doing TikToks, and even though I'm doing food and I'm trying to stay out of the bullshit.
And I never did that to you. I never fucking went over to your other social media accounts and checked them out. Nothing. I never did that. Never.
I can't. It still doesn't matter. It does not matter. Yes, they are, baby. And thank you so much for acknowledging that. And I think so are many of the Israeli people who are judged every day for what their government's doing. Kind of like America.
I notice that you're not saying Jews, though, there. You say Jews with hatred. Not Israelis.
All the atrocities that are happening in our own country. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate everything that I've been given here. I appreciate all the rights and privileges that I've had as an American. It doesn't make all the stuff that's wrong, all the things that are happening that is wrong, okay. Yeah, obviously, girl.
Yeah, obviously, girl.
This isn't the community for anything, though, Marcy, not for me. Anytime I speak about anything, fuck doing makeup, I get made fun of. It's really pathetic. It truly is. You know, personal friendships get brought to fucking YouTube. I mean, there's nothing that is sacred with people in this community.
Well, maybe you should talk about how you fucking sent all those text messages to Janelle. I don't know.
He gave to me.
Well, here was a little one of chicken winner towards Tiffany.
For the fucking homeless, Tiffany. Like, we're out there fucking starving and you're taking their food from them.
Exactly.
You got fucking food stamps and shit, man. Leave that for the homeless. They might like to go to the dumpster and fucking get some food and makeup. Even.
Yeah, Tiffany be going through that too, because she got to get everything for free. Even feed her kids potatoes from the dumpster.
Even homeless people need makeup. Shut up. Ain't no sloppy around here. You're the only one sloppy I see. She doesn't mind you, Angel. She doesn't mind you. Does she come visit you? I haven't seen you in her live chats. If you don't mind her, might you ever over there? And don't say because I'm there. First of all, I don't know why she's digging in the dumpster for food.
Why were you digging in the dumpster for food, Tiffany, if you had food stamps? Because you had the kids to feed.
I know, Grandma, I have a bad case. It was something to do with transgender also, but
I think I was really pissed in this one, so yeah.
it's sad. It's sad. You know, they're fucking. Most Palestinians are willing to share Jerusalem.
Why should
right?
they?
Because it has both Christianity history and Islamic history, and technically Christianity.
But you're not mentioning the Jews.
Yeah. Don't mention those.
Let's get on it.
Was the first religion brought? You know, Christianity, Judaism, however you say it, you know.
Christianity and Judaism?
However you say it. I mean, like, what is that? They're not the same thing.
I understand.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Maybe. day, and no makeup is put out. Nothing. That's one thing that notice, no look, the sweet dress, but another thing to make our life hard. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. I promise I won't do that. But it's fun. I just come to look for this shit.
So they're yelling at you for going through their dumpster?
Hold on a minute. Now. Hold on a minute. Now. Hold on a minute. Now. Hold on a minute. Now.
Does anybody know what she's saying?
There goes my heart.
She sounds like the wacko to me. I'm sorry, she does.
I would love to spit at her. Look at
I'm sorry, but she's just grossing me out.
her. Can you imagine the embarrassment if he saw any of his friends?
Her kid in the dumpster.
Wow.
Her kid in the dumpster.
You're the worst mother I've ever seen. Your husband owns 4 houses and this is what you're doing? You're the dirtiest bitch I've ever seen. This poor kid doesn't even want to show his face. What a shame. You're embarrassing the fuck out of this kid. I can't believe you're embarrassing him like this.
You ever get people who look through this and throw it everywhere?
God, she's disgusting.
I've seen a guy the other day do it. I told them all, but
She's trying to talk to the person who told her, like, whatever, like, they're watching her, And she's trying to be like, I saw somebody throwing it everywhere. Look how I don't do that, But in the meantime, she's just has just no regard that she married somebody who couldn't even take care of her and her kids, and she's dumpster diving.
you have to put the stuff back.
She must feel terrible about herself. To think that's all you deserved. Is that what you thought you deserved? Is to marry a man who would see his wife dressed in Muslim attire, dumpster diving, with his so-called son? Honest to God, I don't even think you're his 4th thought on his mind.
In there.
You had to put the stuff back in there. Wow. King of Chaos, how many dumpsters do you bring your children to dive into?
One thing that notice, no look, the sweet dress, but another thing that just make our life hard. Yeah, agreed. First, we get rid of artists. Yeah. I promise I won't do that.
You just embarrassed the fuck out of that kid. Hear him? And you're like, I promise I won't do that.
That was probably you.
I just come to look for this shit.
Why can't you buy it? Why can't you buy things and pay tax on it? What a shame she's sending her kid in the dumpster.
He could get stuck with a needle or something. You don't know what's in there. Jesus Christ. You'll bring him there, but not to the dentist.
Yeah, get down, Jackie. That's not safe. Where'd you see a water gun?
So gross.
He wants a water gun. They're like $1 at the dollar store. Jesus. Jesus.
You are the dirtiest pig. You are a dirty fucking
water
pig.
gun.
Your husband allows this? Why can't you buy him a water gun, you dirty pig? You're such a dirty pig. I can't believe you're embarrassing.
That's what you're talking about?
Look at you. No rubber gloves, no nothing.
It's broke, and I can buy you one, Bubba.
Did you?
She's fucking gross.
So how's your day been? I see the truck didn't get
I can't believe this.
unloaded yet.
I can't believe this. Well, obviously you can't take care of your children. Dumpster diving is pretty indicative.
You married the guy for that. Sad. I wish you would just do your hair and see how you feel. Anyway, I hope you get better, Tiffany, and I hope that you are taking care of your kids' teeth, and I wish you would stop making lies up about me to them. That would be really cool if you could just try to do that, like a kind of human being thing, that'd be great. Because I really don't want to have to call the cops on your kid, but if he keeps physically threatening me because you keep lying to him, then, I have to protect myself. So you need to stop. Encourage people. It really matters. And I'm not discouraging Tiffany. I'm telling her she's way worth more than a man who took away her crowning glory. Doing her hair was her pride and joy. So I don't know. You were nice and tan. Your hair was done. You looked healthy. You had all your teeth. There's no fucking way you can think that man is good for you. None. No fucking chance in hell. But I didn't do that to you, Tiffany. You did. I'm just telling you, you deserve better. I wish you would stop deflecting onto me and thinking that, he's the real culprit. You deserve better, and just realize that. Encourage people, say nice things. They matter, no matter what age, no matter if you know them. Just compliment somebody today. If you'd like to tip the host, the Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Or you can super chat or super sticker or like and subscribe. If you replay watch, let me know. It's very encouraging. I appreciate it. And everybody, please live like this might be your last day, and think about things that you'd be okay with if you were asked, okay, well, what was the last thing that you did? And, like Kimberly 11, she'll let people sit there and talk smack about Tanger, but she knows Tanger sent her $100 when Tanger thought, when we all thought that Kimberly was in a predicament. She knows that. She still will not publicly say anything in Tanger's defense or even just a thank you. Nothing. Nothing at all. Because I guess, according to her, it's better to badmouth people than to be grateful. I don't know. It's just whatever it is. They're stupid fuckers, in my opinion. And your friends are like doxing your friend Ellen just within the last 2 weeks. And I know you say you're not friends with those people, but I think there's something weird going on because you certainly are kissing their ass. So I'm not sure. But unless Chosen One is paying you to continue to harass me, which kind of cracks me up because that just, proves what a shriveled up little dick having motherfucker he is that just can't stop obsessing about me. But I appreciate you all being here. Please thumbs up. Thank you, Richard, for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Thank you, and I appreciate all my members and subscribers and friends and listeners. United we stand, divided we fall, and peace, love, and tacos for all. Have a great day.